one says applesauce. No, I'm kidding. It says applause. Ray, do me a favor. Could you flip that once? All right. Now, remember, you're all a big part of the show. So the better you are, the better Larry is. Okay, now you see this gentleman? Now he's giving me this this sign, and it says, "We're on in 10 seconds, so get ready to have a good time." All right, here we go. This is exciting, isn't it?
In 5, 4, 3, 2.
Thank you, everyone. Welcome to Easy Paradise. Open Michael Monday. It's October, everybody. We've got all the stars in the house. We got Junie in the house. We got Luke Herberman. We got you. You're the ultimate star. You're the biggest star of all. Whoever you are. We love you. New York City. Manhattan. The center of all show business. Yes. It's Mike-tober, so we decorated for everybody. We've got Halloween mood going on already. Thank you all for coming out to KGB Open Mic Monday. We have got amazing poets, comedians, musicians. We have the best entertainers in New York, bar none, I promise you. This is a great show. Thank you all for coming out and being a part of it. I can't wait to see everybody's acts. We got people from out of town. We have comedians from Toronto. It's going to be fantastic. We love bringing international voices and just bring your perspective. It's a prismatic look. It's a news magazine. You can check it out on YouTube every week. Subscribe, watch my live streams. These are my zines. Check them out. They're poetry. I serialize my cosmopolitan micro diaries. So if you come to the open mic, you've probably heard. And then I collect them and I publish them. I also want to talk about the book of the day. We're going to get started. It's literary. It's fall, you know. So we're getting back into the deep cognition and the deep concentration, the deep meditation. And so I don't know about you, but I'm cozy inside. I've got all my books. I'm just snuggling up with that. So the book of the day, this is E.E. Cummings, another E.E. Cummings, great New York City poet, avant-garde. I mean, look at that typeface. You can't even make sense of it now. It was ahead of its time 100 years ago. People still don't know what to do with it. Check out E.E. Cummings, everybody. Give a hoot, read a book. We're spreading literacy here tonight. So we have, Junie, check out Call Me Junie on Instagram for magnificent poetry. I mean, we have some real amazing heavyweight verse here tonight. I'm going to read a couple of pieces. I just had my second date on my Ivy League tour. We were reading at Columbia University, and so we're hot off that, and we're Columbia approved. So yes, this is a serious literary crowd we get. I mean, it's KGB Bar. It's a legendary institution as far as literature. So I'll just read a couple pieces. This first one is called I Wouldn't Know. 10:14. Autoplay, blackout, throw the CD, can't make it over tonight, scan the newsletters alone in the rectory, talking to HP, going to jail in Circleville over 2 different Labor Day weekends. Everybody's young because the universe is 5 billion years old. I mean, comparatively, spending time on Bay Parkway, he is the Zissou. Tonight was supposed to be Wes Anderson tribute night, but it has been rescheduled. We're rescheduling. It's Mike-tober. We're going to have the theme is normal open mic tonight. That's the theme. So we're just going to pretend like it's normal and do everything normally. Or you do whatever you want. You do you. This is the place to get wild, and it's open. It's truly open. Anything can happen. Paid to read the backlog during shifts at Corporate Agenda. I'm worried we're talking about how Gunslinger influenced Stephen King. 5 days a week, psychotherapy on a wheat gummy. Context does not matter. Maxims and practical jokes Only drug addicts let their teeth get this bad. She likes to wear nice clothes and go to dinner. That was a month ago. I should have not gone to that grocery store. I ordered the same book twice. No refunds. Diet Dr. Hormel. I have to be very careful. That xanthan gum pokes the saddle. Scene grid reaction decider. Competition spurs us onward. Preemptive strikes, fast, cheap, and good. Treasure these special times. Treasure these special times. Alberto Botero is here. We're so excited to hear comedy from Tariq Bluman. We have amazing acts. They put lights in the tree. 70% of the gross extreme weather events in the Fortress of Solitude Study Center. Start the reactor, Quaid. The tractor beam thermal exhaust port is spread out in fragments. The Death Star is the poster boy for milk money. The new stuff is wet paint that hardens. Manhattan makes it and Brooklyn takes it. Citizen of the Month. Moises was the only person who showed up to our Ivy League debut. Can you taste the halitosis? Go back to being serious. European ID'd. Standing for club bed. The deep space people along the walls, which are $27 a month for a sandwich. Not bad. Not too bad. I have an accolade. It depends on who you ask. Times Roman. By the time you get to Houston, an AB station went press the other day. They hate orange juice in this department. Designing signage on Canva. I have to think of an ending later. Billy Crystal sweaters. Billy Crystal sweaters. Or something like that. It's when Harry Met Sally season. I hope everyone is having their Billy Crystal sweaters and their Katz's Delicatessen. We went to Katz's Delicatessen beforehand. Oh my God, it was amazing. Go, definitely go. It was like a religious experience. It's just this big room. It's like this. It's full of people. It's a cafeteria of the soul. We're going to feed it. We're going to eat wisdom tonight, everybody. We're eating with the mind here at Easy Paradise KGB Open Mic. We're going to get things started off. This first act, yes, is an Easy Paradise debut. Sounded great in the sound check. I'm really looking forward to it. Can we get, it's a 2-drink minimum, it's 5-minute time limit per performer, everybody. Let's try to play by the rules. We're going to have a great time. It's going to be great. It's going to be a celebration of human creativity. It's a music festival every Monday night. Can we get Sam Wolfe up? Can we get Sam Wolfe up? Give it up for Sam Wolfe, everybody!
What's up, guys? I'm gonna play a couple songs I wrote for you. This one's called You and Me. Busy streets, traffic lights, working through the night, schedules change, catching flights. Pick you up, take a ride, leave it all behind, windows down, hold you tight. When you're with me, I can hear a song I know I've heard before. I could always run the melody, 'cause it's so close to you and me. And even when the lights go out, I'll be singing till the stars come down. Thank you. This next one's called Give It Love. I'm out to California, I'm searching for a dream, but left the old one left me. So I took a flight to New York, where the city never sleeps. I won't let you go, so take my heart to keep. It's you and this guitar, and it's all I ever need. So give a little love to me. And I find it hard to tell you that you're everything to me. So give a little love to me. Now I'm looking in the mirror, looking back at me, and I'm seeing everything I ever want to see. You realize, baby, you got a hold on me. I pray as much as I should, but you bring me to my knees. So forgive me if I never want to leave. It's you and this guitar, and it's all I ever need. So give a little love to me. And I find it hard to say that you're everything to me. So give a little love to me. So give a little love to me. Thank you very much. My name is Sam Wolfe.
Sounded great. Give it up for Sam Wolfe, everybody. You have any Spotify or anything like that?
Sam Wolfe with 2 O's.
Bam! Sam Wolfe with 2, like Virginia Wolf.
Yes, exactly.
To the Lighthouse. Give it up for Sam Wolfe, everybody. Check him out on Spotify. Here in Mike-tober. We're just getting started. Thank you all for coming out. Can we get the hilarious Alberto Botero up? Can we give it up for Alberto Botero, one of the funniest guys? It's a variety show. We have all kinds of amazing stuff, poetry, music. Give it up for Alberto Botero.
Hey, hey, hey. I was actually just writing this, so I'm poorly prepared. So I love this country. I came here like about 20-something years ago. Mostly love it because of the Constitution. It's the only country where being stupid is protected by the Constitution. It's fucking amazing. But like also I love it because, you know, the founding fathers like Jefferson, Ben Franklin, they're all on cocaine. Like absolutely. And I'm Colombian, so like I fucking know one when I see one. So like how else do you justify that Ben Franklin was like fucking chasing thunderstorms with like a kite? Like how else are you gonna get that idea? And then, you know, Hamilton, like he wrote like 30 papers while everybody else wrote one. He was like he made like 12 rap songs in like 1785. Like fuck, he was absolutely on cocaine. Like this country is founded on responsible use of cocaine. Like absolutely. America doesn't run on Dunkin', America runs on crack. So another thing, fun fact, and this is true, they were considering to call the country the United States of Colombia. This is how fucking high they were. Like this is true, look it up. That was one of the names that was like, so, I don't know, America runs on 8 balls. Like, it is the White House for a fucking reason. So, like, I mean, how else do you justify that Biden is still walking? Like, he falls all the time, but he's still walking, he's still alive. Or like Trump is such a fucking crazy monster. Like they all have to be on cocaine. Like absolutely. So I just wrote this, so I don't remember it. So okay. Anyway, so yeah, I am Colombian, and you know sometimes when people met me, they're like, oh, I have a friend from Argentina. But whenever somebody says that, it's because I know they wanna ask me about blow. So like, I mean, I decided like sometimes we Colombians like get kind of like mad about that and like, oh, we're more than that. But like, what else can we be? what else have we done that we can be proud of? Like, do you guys know what else we have? Like, I mean, we have like frogs and shit, but like we didn't make them. But like, what else do we have?
Shakira!
We didn't make Shakira. Like, I mean, sort of, but
Yes!
she made herself. But like she did that herself. She achieved, but we didn't as a collective. We didn't. I mean, we have coffee, which is liquid cocaine for beginners, kind of. So like, fuck it, I decided to be proud of cocaine. I'm like fucking embracing it. 'Cause, like, if the French are like proud of like champagne and wine, and like champagne is only the region of champagne, and wine and the process, and the grapes, and the ritual of serving it, like, fuck it, we have a region of 8 Ball near Medellin, so like, I'm fucking proud of our cocaine. Like, seriously, we like collect like the best cocaine grapes. We like, you know, step on them carefully in the middle of the Amazon. We mix them carefully with like the most artisanal sulfuric acid and caustic soda that we can find. We pack it very well on like artisanal bricks. And then we ship it to Mexico, or these motherfuckers mix it with fentanyl, fuck it up. But it's still, which takes me to like the whole ritual of cocaine. Like, you know, it does have a ritual. Like, you make your lines, you like, and then you carefully, and this is part of the rite, and sort of like my final advice. You carefully like share it with everybody like a good Christian boy. Wait for everybody to like take part of the line, and then you count 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, and everybody's standing, and this is how you fucking survive fentanyl. Anyway, thank you very much.
That explains so much. The United States founded on cocaine explains everything. Give it up for Alberto Botero. Hilarious. We love hearing the hot takes. All right, this next artist we are super stoked to have back. I think the last time they were here maybe was the Easy Paradise Prom, which was last May. It was such a magnificent evening under the stars for all of the open mic superstars. Give it up. Can we, this next person is really an amazing performer. Can we give it up for MCP, MP3? Give it up for MCP, everybody.
Hello everybody. I'm going to play the piano today. It's always a fun treat when there's a piano on site. And I think that this one is very old too. But anyway, this is a song, the first song I'm going to play I actually played for the very first time here many months ago on guitar, and everyone was really nice to me, so everyone better be nice to me again tonight. Thanks. Claro que sí, gracias. Let's get this out. The sun don't set as long as we keep moving west, as long as we do our best. I wonder how fast we must go before night starts to show her tired eyes, disguised as two fireflies. I wonder how fast they must fly before they catch up to you. You and I, the sky, we walk alone, we roll our own. Doopy 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 doopy. Don't think about it for too long. I think the band. Don't you think about it for too long. Or start thinking that I'm just a pawn in your game of bad, game of love. We are just friends. The sun don't set as long as we keep moving west. Thank you. Alright, this next one, I wrote that, it was my first social outing after I stopped drinking. It's been like a little over 6 months since last night. Thanks. Yeah. And this next one is a song called Before I Walk Away From You. I think I also played it here maybe for the first or second time ever after I wrote it. I was playing a lot of piano. Alright. To check the time, see if there's trouble on the D-line before I make a beeline to my bed. I just got some time to kill until my bus gets up the hill, until I really got my fill tonight. My aching head. I said I wouldn't drink tonight. You said I couldn't stay the night. Oh, we failed to get the timing right. We do. So help me find my keys. Let's share some room to breathe before I walk away from you. Whistle in the mic. Thank you. You gave me much to write about, so much I want to figure out, so much it all comes pouring out my mouth, and it gets stuck in between my teeth. You and I, we know the changes. The best ones are the strangest, and you know the mess my brain is from the booze, booze. Oh, let me find the key, the key, so I can take the lead, and I can walk away from you. Oh, let's take some time. Let's find my keys. Please let me breathe the air you breathe before I walk away from you. Thank you. My name is MCP. You can find all my music on MCP on Spotify. mcp.mp3 on Instagram. Thanks. Exactly. Easy Paradise.
We love MCP, the knockout performer. Check out the music online. The legend. She had to come here incognito with the hat and the sunglasses, but she just gets recognized because of the talent. Give it up for MCP, everybody. You know, we got this piano. It's nice to have somebody who really can use it. We love the old school at New York Torch Ballads here at the Cabaret, Easy Paradise, every Monday night. It's 2 drink minimum. We've got so many exciting acts. We have Stephanie Law coming up. Do we have Savannah? Is Savannah? All right, Stephanie Law, you are on deck. Stephanie Law is on deck. Let's give it up for Savannah. Savannah came last week and she blew us away with the amazing poetry. We're so stoked to have her back. Give it up for Savannah.
Hi, how are you? Last week my brother texted me that he was like, you know, going through some painful thoughts. So this poem is going to be about depression and just like, I always call poetry the only language I'm fluent in. So, yeah. Alright. You can always taste it, feel it, touch it, coating your body with filth. It's in the air we breathe and most of our definitions of self. Waiting for your lungs to let the air become tangible and question every value of the life that once handled you. It can seep inside your body and fill every corner of your pores, waiting for its opportunity to become more than a spore, to deteriorate and rot every inch of your core and break you down until you are no longer yours. It's a poison so accessible, capable of ripping the life out of your body and inhabiting your vessel, turning dark thoughts into commodity, a snake in the grass with fangs, searching for flesh to seep into, with venom craving each atom of the blood that instills you. It seeks to take over each breath that we exhale. It's a pathway to death, a shortcut to hell, that we can live inside with bodies, still experiencing this world, taking over our possession of self and making everything hurt, and each thought become a reason to plot and escape of this hell that I've been living in ever since I came awake. It's always in the air, only waiting for us to allow it the space to create a rancid taste with each bite of experience, to beat our brains until the pain makes us turn delirious and close our eyes into a heaven that is the only place I feel peace, since it is the closest thing to being dead, the closest I can feel to the better version of me that is not taking up a space in which the world doesn't crave. Honestly, I feel like I'm going fucking insane. My world is spinning in circles. I have a headache that just won't go away. I didn't ask for this life that I was given, and I don't want to stay. I hate this fucking mess. I hate whatever's left of the moments that await the day I finally fail this test and take myself out and sleep the longest night, and it's all his fault, yet he's the reason for life, for my life. How do you put someone in this world yet know you are incapable of love? A sociopath in the flesh. I fucking hate who you've become, and the only escape from you I see possible is my hand wrapped around the metal of a gun, and I would kill you if I could, but it's easier to wrap my lips around it and send a straight shot to my lungs. And I tried everything I could, but there's no room for my existence. I'm not going back and forth with this world about whether I fit in. I'm done with this pain. My only purpose is the slavery of insanity. My demons have set arson to my brain, and I am indebted to all their necessities of restless sleep and the view of rivers, highways, and nights with the desire of ending me. But I've already ended me. There is no life in the body that once thrived in catastrophe. I can't even remember who I was before my eyes were wide open. How long have I lived with these feelings pushed to the back of my focus? 23 years in your surroundings, pushing back each bitter memory in order to survive. Like every time you sucked your teeth or rolled your eyes when I woke past the space you took up in the world, when your fist slammed against my skin anytime I spoke a word that did not serve you. You have invaded my space for so long that I can no longer ignore you. But I'm screaming as loud as I can through my silence, dreading each conversation because I know most people will just wish I stood silent, and I don't want any of your fucking sympathy. I just want you to convince me otherwise, because I'm 2 seconds away from being the reason of my demise. I can't handle the pressure. My life has gone to shit. In fact, it has always been, and I was born in this shit. Poverty, filth, crime, and disadvantage. My mom left me when I was 5. There's not even love in the balance. The scale has always been off, and I'm supposed to be aware of this and choose that this is a life I want to endure? No, fuck all of you. I don't care if you hurt, because if I finally kill myself, that's going to be the only time I ever put myself first. And I'm reaching out to you all because deep down inside, I don't want to die. And these thoughts scare me because I know that somewhere in this life, I can find a peace of mind. So my ears are listening. My soul longs for reason to stay in this place and see the purpose of breathing, but I can't fucking breathe. My lungs are filled with the mold that I'm trying to prevent from expanding into the growth of new life when I know I'm right. And climbing up this ladder into a new height will only take out the little bit of life I have left in me. I'm tired, I'm filthy. I remember the last time I showered, the last time I ate. I'm spinning down a black hole, and the only emotion I can find in myself is sadness and hate. My fists are down, I no longer want to fight, and I can't seem to find the light in anything anymore. I want more for myself, but I don't think I'm worth it anymore. My body is fighting for peace, but I don't love you anymore. If there is a God, why does he do this? If there is a God, why am I useless? If there is a God, why did you choose this life that I didn't ask for? How is it that my existence is not a choice, but ending it is? How can you give me no option, then be mad when I quit? I hate you. I hate everyone. I hate myself too. I know I'm capable of more, but what if I just don't fucking want to. I don't want you. You disgust me. And this mold just keeps on building, which each thought that debris. I know that it's the taste of the higher version of me, and I crave them so intensely. I don't want this world to end me. I'm sick, weak, and exhausted, but all only mentally. I have so much to offer, and I don't want to die in debt to the graven image of the beauty that formed after this brutality of life that I may never reach, because this pain may take me out. So for now, I'm stuck in this loop of the burden of hurting, of eyes wide open and a mouth so shut, mold forming on my lips because the blood has dried up. Yeah, I'm trying my best to break the string and allow the mold to seep in my body, my lungs that I now cannot breathe with, to speak these words with the desire to seek a fix of the brokenness that occurred when I began to talk to the demons that had balled up fist in my brain. So please, water my mold and teach me how to love. Convince me that there's a space where I can grieve what I once was when this is all over. Most of all, convince me that this will indeed be all over, and not by my hand, but by finally seeing the beauty of the thunder that stormed upon my life and mildewed at the wonder of this earth in my vacancy. I am a victim of the hate that has tainted me. Banish these demons that live with the blade at the deepest surface of my neck. I know that there is the other side to this life that I can only see spurts of from a distance at best. Take me out of the sea, out of this depth. Stop me from spinning in circles. Please save me from my head.
Woo!
Thank you.
Give it up for Savannah, everybody. That was beautiful. That is what poetry is all about, everybody. Give it up one more time for Savannah. Beautiful. Amazing. Expression. I love it. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. All right, so we have Devon Cohen on deck. Can we get the hilarious Stephanie Law up to do some comedy for us? Give it up for Stephanie Law.
As you can tell, I have not done much in my life.
Woo!
But the one thing that I'm really proud of, especially being an Asian girl, is that I have never been with a white dude.
That is awesome.
That's right. This pussy has not been colonized. I still gotta keep going. Marco Polo has not landed. He has not explored this uncharted territory by riding through my Silk Road. And if you not laugh at that joke, the American education system has failed us all. We are so stupid in this country. Can we agree? Yeah. You guys agree with me? But there's a lot in my life that I'm really grateful for. But there's one particular thing in my life that I'm really grateful for. And that is having hot ass friends. Let me give you a word of advice. Get you some hot ass friends. I made a mistake of befriending some girls who are working models. And they are so attractive. Like every time I look at them, I get like flashbacks to when I had like short black hair. And I look like Soo Young from Rush Hour. And I'm not even being dramatic. I will show you the picture, literally. Who else here is like the ugly friend in their friend group? Alright, some of you guys not being honest with yourselves. Some of ugly. Do you know how you know? Like you're like the ugly friend in your friend group? When people come up to you and ask about your hot friend. Oh, when like your hot friend's getting hit on and you're standing by the side like this, watching it all happen. Yeah, you like the ugly friend in your friend group. Oh, when you go to like a restaurant and a bar and the waiter gives you things for free. It's not you, it's your hot friend. Oh, when you go into the club and the bouncer lets you skip the line for free. It's not you, it's your hot friend. But like I said, I'm really grateful for having my hot friends. There'd be nights when we're out in the city and they're the ones getting me free drinks and getting to me for free. They're like my credit card to the city's nightlife. And they never get declined. That's how hot they are. In fact, with my hot friends, I be feeling like a Pokemon trainer. Like, call me Ash Ketchum, gotta catch them all. Cause when it's time for a battle, right? I'm just like, ooh, Cindy, I choose you. Give me that free drink. Ooh, Kai, flirt that bouncer for me. I don't want to pay for that cover fee, please. Please do what you gotta do. Any like married people here in the crowd tonight? So my friend, so my friend is getting a divorce. And we were trying to find like a divorce lawyer for her. And my other half friend happened to know like a divorce lawyer. So we were like, ooh, Mora, we choose you. Get us those divorce papers. Give us Cindy's freedom. Cause me, I do absolutely nothing. I just reap the benefits of labor of my half friends like a straight up capitalist. Just upholding the values of capitalism in this country with my half friends. No big deal. You know, just upholding the values of capitalism in this country. Like for once, for my half friends, I have to feel like a bourgeoisie in this country. I'm tired of this proletariat life. And that's why you should get you some hot friends. Unless you're like the hot friend, but some of you guys are not, so please take my advice. Hey, so thank you guys.
Give it up for Stephanie Law, everybody. Get some hot friends. I love any comedian that uses the word proletariat and has like a metaphor about sex and economics. It's great. Give it up for Stephanie Law in October. So you're new to comedy. I think you have tremendous authority. I thought that was fantastic. Give it up for Stephanie Law, everybody. Fantastic. The comedy, styling. All right, so we have Clare Lichtenstein on deck. We have Paul J. Lucero coming up. Can we get Devon Cohen up? Give it up for Devon Cohen.
Endless on and headache each itch, high-pitched sound and background as if quiet, constant constants. How frequent is frequency fetch, sunken pale, inverted bulge, powder, dust, pollen, stuffy drip, scanning and stiff and everything fluttering in like memories, the moments between thought and action, or word is delayed, loading time, hesitance, off timing, adaptation, not sure where I am, words and actions for other places, though not this one, not here. Every soft light glow, iridescent, reminiscent, feels like the past was somewhere else and through someone else's eye, and another person's eye, and another person's eye and another person's eye, but can't rewind what the clock had done to me. Selfish behavior, accurate to a degree, but only till expiration, boiling point time, and a bit like for others who are seen as not having lost that spark and shine. The memory of what that's like keeps them acting as if it is so, though the tears and the puffiness and the pitiful of the years on end leave him shaking like the timid dog on his lap with paws on table. Not a wrong word, not a wrong timing, shaken, dry, peeling, veiny, pale, unkempt, crease disjointed, a breakdown, a meltdown, pressed in a depressed, sad, said at night, unslept, pounding chest as if acknowledged behind the lids in front of the eyes, a mild burning, a yearning for a thing no longer possible, though perhaps it never was, so close, weak and lack of strength, unable to hire, winded brevity, solar shines through closed lids, filtered by, within dimensions of glass windowing, open slate atop, clouded covering, winded, wounded, nighttime terrors replays each word and encasing a cloth, reliving more of the same again and again, blue in the face, mind-shaped ritual, ravenous, vulturous, encapsulate, spinning wounds outwarded, flattened by flattery, flown, flume, strewn, foul, spoil, water damaging a wrong rag, the lowly, pitiful, shame, and sand, eternal, ethereal, broken book, spoke, quote, hope, note, choke, oak, melancholy, spoke, droops, drips, droppings, plopping, nodding off the slumber-struck, lumber truck, slop, mop, a napkin, pandantry slap, exhausted, acrostic splatter, Greta the Getter, but urge, gauge, gauntlet, gamma, rain, cause like qualms, sworn, warm, sectionality, eyes, edding, ingid, is the looking, the kind ones, the in common, the shared same, the next to nothing, the don't exist, the out of nowhere, now here, the inside of the outer of the inner, outer, tear into the retina, retain, refrain, revel, refract, timber, tamper, tombs, ashes, parcel, perch, a philos, elfin, swoop, sworn, swarm, warm, gold, goalie, gone, froggy, turtle, swampy, wombats, tangled, layers, hellish, anywhere around, any way around. The body's made of costume, the faces made of mask, the words made of sound or intellect, spooked and look and likened in bone-dry smog. The in-betweens of years of torturous, treacherous, reality intake, escalate, eruptive, rebel, antique, etiquette, eloquent, quilt, quit, fit, sprint, relics of the fallen asylum.
Give it up for Devon Cohen. That is my favorite type. That is my favorite genre of show business. Poetry. Now, you're from out of town?
Philly, yeah.
Philly. Hell yeah. Is that off the dome or?
The rhythms and stuff.
Amazing.
Trying to feel everybody. Yeah. Oh, really? Thank you.
Thank you for coming out. That was beautiful. Do you have an event in Philadelphia or anything that?
Yeah. We're doing a tour. This is my friends from Mexico. This is my friend.
Yeah, these guys are on tour. He signed up a few weeks ago. So I'm very, very excited. We love having people in from out of town. We've got the regulars. We've got a nice synergy. That was so beautiful. Give it up one more time for Devon Cohen, everybody. And there's more interesting poetry coming up from Philadelphia. Thank you guys. We're on tour tonight. It's Mike-tober. We've got Paul J. Lucero on deck. We have Aliza Ghandhi in the hole. We have Sean Patrick Mulroy coming up, Tariq, Angel Lugo, and more. Can we get the hilarious, she's in grad school, everybody. Brains, show business. Give it up for Clare Lichtenstein, everybody.
Yes, I am in grad school. Thanks, Matt. How are we doing, guys?
Okay, yeah.
Good. Just okay. Same, brother. Does anyone wake up on like the right side of the bed, but then you realized, oh, I just masturbated last night? Is that relatable? And then my day just like went worse, and I was like, oh, I should bring my vibrator to class. I was having sex with a man recently. And he does this thing when I'm coming that I don't really like.
Duck, yeah, I got you.
He whispers, just for me? Which, yeah, I know. And so I've given it a lot of thought. I think the intention is one of two things. One, he wants me to pretend we're exclusively dating, which I've acted before. That's a bit of a stretch role for me, personally. Option two, he thinks I'm a virgin, which, not so good, sir. I feel like deflowering cosplay is not really what you sign up for sexually. I don't know. But it did have me thinking, he is the youngest of 5. Do you think he's just never had anything to himself before? Like, are you guys familiar with like the KFC family meal? Like a drumstick, he's never had it before. I've been thinking a lot about ancient history lately. Anyone else? Okay. I think a lot about cavemen. The thing about cavemen that's weird is we base a lot of our knowledge on cavemen on cave paintings, right? But if we think of that time period, people were hustling, hunting for food, hunting and gathering. Who do you think were the assholes back in the cave making art? Do you think they were like the best of the best, or the ne'er-do-wells of that society? You know what I mean? Like, I can just imagine a cave mom, she's talking to her friend, she's like, Kevin will not stop getting high and watching fire? We have enough drawings of water buffalo, okay? I don't know. I just want him to become a shaman. He'll never be one at this rate. Just want him to find a nice cave girl, you know? And he leaves his loincloths everywhere. I picked them up, they're crusty as shit. No? That's kind of a good joke, okay. It's fine, it's fine. Anyone recently bisexual here besides me? I think it's a coming of age story. You dated an ex who was like vaguely grumpy and abusive, and you're like, I like women now, I think.
Yeah, sexting a man and a woman is weird because it really like confirms everything we've thought about the genders being different. Like with a man, I couldn't come. Do you want to know why from sexting? Why?
Yes.
Do you want to know why? You guess. No, he could not spell, which feels like a requirement when it comes to sexting. He asked for his Q to come, but he spelled it Q-U-E, like ¿qué tal? In Spanish. So I took him to the biblioteca for some books. Versus a woman I was sexting with, she asked for my consent to virtually take off my pants. And I came right then and there. It was awkward because I was in the Starbucks line ordering a latte. They liked it. Got some extra rewards points for that one. Let's see. I got booked on an under-20s comedy show recently. Yeah. I'm 29 years old. Yeah. It's weird because I know I look young. Like I look like a bat mitzvah keeps getting postponed, but I have the existential dread of like an 82-year-old widow. It's like very confusing. I went to the dermatologist recently for an eczema breakout. Eczema gang, rise up. Anyway. Cool. And while I was there, she was like, Botox might be good now. Which doesn't feel good when you go for like an unrelated beauty issue, you know, but I was thinking about it. My parents never really validated what I had to say growing up, and so I feel like every time I've ever spoken, it's just with my eyebrows slightly raised for approval. Do you know what I mean? Like when you're talking and you're just like, okay, this guy loves what's happening. I'll close on this. Raise your hand if you identify as a man. Cool. 2023, you never know. Keep your hands raised if you've measured your hard penis before. Thank you. So for the men who have their hands up and then down, you're lying, right? Because every man has measured their hard penis. And here's the thing, I'm not talking about a ruler. I'm talking about some form of comparison, whether it be an iPhone or a remote. Hands back up. Thank you. I can't see with the light. Has anyone? Okay, but it gets me upset, right? Because I asked some of my guy friends what they used to measure their hard penis for the first time. And you realize how young they were when they did it? Because they'll be like, I used a cheese stick. Or like, I used a Go-Gurt. My grandma got me a Lego set I used. My one friend was like, my math teacher's hard penis. Sorry. Okay. Bye, love you
guys. Give it up for Clare Lichtenstein, everybody. She runs a great show every month, Good Potential Productions. Follow it on Instagram. Give it up one more time for Clare Lichtenstein. Fantastic. Alright, take it easy. Have a great night. Thank you for coming out. Alright, so once again, it's a 5-minute time limit per performer, 2-drink minimum. This next act we're very excited about. They're a poet. They're going to do some music tonight. Give it up for Paul J. Lucero, everybody.
Oh yeah. So, did you sign up already? So I'm normally a poet.
Okay. I performed here a couple times with my poetry.
What's your name?
And it's been amazing.
Can you just write it down?
But because of my friend Angel, I met him here. He got me into rapping and turning my poetry into music. So I got a little something. Let's see what happens with it. He's going to be also featuring on it.
I need the phone.
So here we go.
We have the wireless, but you can use that one on the thing. Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh wait, hold on. I get it.
You all set? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mic check, 1, 2. How y'all doing tonight? My bad. I was like sitting in the back, like Jax from Sons of Anarchy back there, like practicing the song. This guy right here just wrote his first song. Give him a round of applause. I'm
Couldn't have done without this guy, honestly.
Oh,
he's supportive of the community, for real.
Of course. Listen, if you support your people, just remember it all comes back around. More love, more prosperity. That's all it is.
True shit.
Can I play it off your phone?
Huh?
Can I play it off your phone?
Yeah.
I got on my phone.
How's everybody doing besides that, though? I mean, like, since we're, getting this stuff.
It's already caught up.
Yeah! Yeah!
Alright. Yeah!
I know his rap name too, PTP, bro. Give some love, PTP, bro. You know that, right?
This Molly got me tripping while I'm staring at my weed. Take a hit till I lungs, let the smoke interweave through the waves in her hair, the tattoos on her ear. The chances that I'm taking make me realize why I'm here. Yeah, this Molly got me tripping while I'm staring at my weed. Take a hit till I lungs, let the smoke interweave through the waves in her hair, the tattoos on her ear. The chances that I'm taking make me realize why I'm here. Like, even her silhouette is slightly skewed, high as fuck, running on the moon. Yeah, last week I took a lot of shrooms. I just want to comatose in the common room. Fuck around like I need to make it. I'm distracted now, she butt naked, zoning out, kinda faded. I've been sitting on my hands, behind on my tongue. Words been on fire like I'm chewing on the sun. Stay, stand, win, take time, try. While I'm more tripping, on my shoes are untied. I'm faded, I'm jaded, I don't know if I made it. Fighting with my mind like it needs to be debated. I hate it, I'm out it, and I can't even stand up. Man, I'm going crazy, and I don't even know what the fuck is going on. Going, gone. I know it's my fault, cause I'm always in the wrong, right?
Bro, I'm perfect right now. I got you. Kicking it with shorty in the garden until halftime. Shorting all plays, talking game as we pass time. Rappers in love, but I've gotta have the last laugh. Rappers in the mud, man, no one I've got a back. I'm coming from the bottom where there's holes inside my backpack. Long if I've been capping, I just died inside my knapsack.
This Molly got me tripping while I'm staring at my weed. Take a hit till I lungs, let the smoke interweave through the waves in her hair, the tattoos on her ear. The chances that I'm taking make me realize why I'm here. Yeah, this Molly got me tripping when I'm staring at my weed. Take a hit till my lungs, let the smoke interweave through the waves in her hair, the tattoos on her ear. The chances that I'm taking make me realize why I'm here. Like
PTP, yo.
Yeah, that's it.
I just want to have a side note. This is first performance, man. That takes a lot of balls to go up there. So
Yeah.
Legit Jedi Master in training.
Thank you guys.
Give it up for Paul J. Lucero. That was tight. Magic things. This is what happened when you smoke weed and make music. Give it up for Paul J. Lucero. And stay tuned. We've got Angel Lugo coming back with some more dope ass tracks. We love having Angel Lugo up. Give it up one more time for Paul J. Lucero. That was dope. Hell yeah. Alright, so we have Sean Patrick Mulroy on deck, Tariq Bluman in the hole. Can we get Aliza Ghandhi up? Give it up for, I think it's an Easy Paradise debut here. Can we have a big round of applause for Aliza Ghandhi?
Hey guys, I was expecting to be up here at this moment. Do you mind giving me just 1 second? Is that okay? How's it going? Give it up for your host, guys. Give it up for Matt. Yeah, welcome Matt. A little bit about me. I'm from New York. New York! Not the city, if you assume that's on you. I'm from Albany. Do you guys know Albany? It's the capital. Yeah, it's the real capital, no matter what anybody says. No, Albany is the capital in the way my dad wears the pants in the family. And that it's not. New York wears the pants. New York wears the pants. It does. Albany's great though. They almost built Stanford there. And then they did not. President Chester Arthur was buried there. Any of you know who he is? No? Okay, that's good, because if you did know who he was, you would know way too much about American history. You would. I went to boarding school in Albany. I didn't board, I commuted, but I spent all my time there because I'm a loser. People will make that comparison though, you know, like, it's like seeing your teacher outside of school. And I was like, that would never happen to me. Like, my teachers lived at school, dummy. Going to boarding school in Albany was weird. I went to an all-girls boarding school. That's how I became a lesbian. That's how that works. If you laugh at that, you're a Republican and I hate you. I really don't like you. No, I don't. No, anytime, I'm actually a functioning lesbian. That means I'm bi, but I think men are gross. Anytime I see a bi woman dating a man, I'm like, I know I have to respect you or whatever, but like I just don't get it. Like I just don't. Like I don't. Because here's the thing: is like any woman is better than the best man, right? Like I would date Anna Delvey before I dated Nelson Mandela. I would date J.K. Rowling before I dated Pedro Pascal. And I mean that, I do. Going to a girls' lesbian school was great. That's what we call it, lesbian school. Until I realized all my friends were fucking. I'm sorry, did I say all my friends were fucking? I meant having orgies without me. Right. They were having orgies without me. Yeah, I was talking about my friends and I was like, yo, what the hell? And she was like, every grade has a sex cult. I'm sorry, is that a thing? Does every grade have? Did anyone else experience this? No. Just me? Cool. So Albany actually did have a real sex cult, Navixium. Have you guys heard of it? You've heard of Navixium? Actually?
The HBO show.
Yeah, they just had an HBO show come out. And like, I understand that, like, I guess something like that has like a trickle effect, you know? It has a little bit of a calm down. That joke's stupid, I'm so sorry. Yeah, but like I was talking to my friend and I was like, yo, like what the fuck? I didn't get my letter inviting me, like I didn't get my RSVP, and she was like, Eliza, like they probably didn't know you wanted to be involved. Girl, they're lesbians, they read tarot cards, not minds. I don't know about the witchy one, she's pretty creepy, maybe she does. Here's the thing is like, they don't know I'm not a voyeur. I would have gone and watched just for like shits and gigs, like taking my contacts out, plugged my ears, and pretended I was enjoying it. Okay, cool. Do you guys like boobs? Yeah! Yeah, boobs! I feel like every woman has a complicated relationship with their boobs, like, yeah. Right? Like, I get insecure anytime I'm around anyone who has bigger tits than me, so I haven't been hanging out with my dad lately. No, yeah, my mom always told me your tits come from the dad side of the family. Didn't think she met him. I called my dad up, I'm like, are you okay if I say this on stage? He was like, oh no, yeah, that's hilarious. You should milk it. I was like, Dad, that's not a boundary I feel comfortable crossing. Not yet, at least. Yeah, boobs are weird. They're fucking strange. Like, you know, like, there's this conception that, like, once you get pregnant, you can start milking your tits, right? Bullshit! Anyone can start milking their tits at any time. Just get a breast pump and eventually milk will come out. Man, woman, non-binary, I don't care. And if that doesn't prove the gender binary is not real, I don't know what does. I've talked about lesbianism, I've talked about tits. Matt, how much time do I have?
30 seconds.
30 seconds. I guess what I'm going to say is this, is when I was little, my parents let me make an American Girl doll, like the create your own American Girl doll, because there weren't any Indian American Girl dolls. And I made her white anyways. Yeah, I don't know if it was like a protest, like, Mom and Dad, I know you want me to make her Indian, I'm going to make her white anyways, or if it was aspirational, like with a little bit of skin bleaching and a little bit of plastic surgery, who knows. But I did that. That's everything funny that's happened to me ever. Thanks, guys.
Woo! Hell yeah.
Give it up for Eliza Ghandhi, everybody. That was hilariously funny. The comedy, we loved it every second. Give it up for Eliza Ghandhi. Amazing, amazing. So, yeah, I don't know, I gotta say something, okay? There's like 50 people, I gotta say something for every single person. So I'm over there, I'm like, Jesus Christ, what do I say? She's talking about doing, what was it about? They measuring your dick with like a toy. I gotta say something funny about that, and then
You always just say fantastic for me, that's it. No,
That's good. That's a good. What do you want? The last, you talked about tits in the last act. I'm not going to say anything about it. Fantastic! Fantastic! Aliza Ghandhi. No, that was seriously hilarious. Thank you. Give it up. Give it up, everybody. All right. I try to give a unique introduction for every single person. This next act is a poet. We're very excited to have them. We have Tariq on deck. We have Hannah Veldoen in the hole. Can we get Sean Patrick Mulroy up? Give it up for Sean Patrick Mulroy.
Hey y'all, I just wanted to read some poems from my new book. It's coming out this month. If you like what you hear and you want to know more about what I do, come talk to me. I may or may not have some pre-release copies with me. But yeah, this is a bunch of poetry that I spent a bunch of years working on. This poem is called Method Act. This is not the house that crystal meth built, but it is the one it decorated. Strands of Christmas lights gone dark, the tiles torn up from the kitchen floor and shattered shelves of books and records ordered alphabetically. It's 2:30 a.m. when I arrive at your apartment and you're vacuuming the carpet with intensity the likes of which I usually reserve for things like sex. Speaking of sex, you've got a studded leather fuck sling set up permanently in your bedroom. This is where I sit, my legs swinging beneath me like a child at a Rockwellian lunch counter while I watch you, while you breathe deliciously the white mist as it slithers from the glass you hold the flame against. It clouds your eyes until you're lost. I guess a good friend might do something drastic, might run screaming from the room, say something sanctimonious and cruel, then storm off to a hotel, but I am too poor to be that kind of good. I can't afford another place to stay, and anyway, I've missed you terribly, so I get quiet, look down at my shoes. I mumble, babe, you know you can't do that forever, right? Forever is a funny word, isn't it? A paradox, a pipe dream, banished by its very definition to the realm of juvenile fantasy, like any perfect drug, or the idea that it is possible to save someone that you love, or Pegasus, the winged horse that sprung forth where the horrid Gorgon's head was severed. It is said, though often we forget, she was a woman once. So beautiful, the gods were jealous. You were beautiful like that. A lion, crowned in flames. It scared me, how you roared for what you loved, and how that drug ate holes in you. Doesn't matter in the end whose fault addiction is. Blame your junkie boyfriend. Blame the hateful doctors at the Mount Auburn ER. Blame me. Blame you. Blame the vicious diamonds with their bliss, a swift dissolving into fog.
Yeah.
This is a foreign poem. It's Villanelle. I'd be happy to talk to you about it. The name of the book is Hated for the Gods. It comes out in like 2 weeks. You can look up my stuff on thevanishingman.com, or just come talk to me. I would love to say hello. Anyway, this is called Villanelle for the Wound. The last time I saw Josh at school, his head was shaved and his skull had been stapled shut. He'd liked this boy, and when the boy found out about it, he spit on him. And then, 8 months later, out of nowhere, he clubbed him with a metal pipe. The drama teacher, Mr. Franklin, said, "Remember that forever, children. That's what hatred looks like." But I saw the wound. It didn't look like hatred. It looked like a mouth. Wide open mouth. Blood-rusted gate that let the dreadful animals of lust escape. How dare he speak of it out loud? Did he not know what waited just outside the walls for boys like us? Did he forget? The last time I saw Josh at school, his head was shaved and his skull had been stapled shut. He liked this boy, and when the boy found out about it, he spit on him. He shouldered him against the wall of lockers. The boy, whose name was Thomas Rivers, was convicted of 2 counts felony assault, but skipped the murder rap with something that they called the gay panic defense. In his panic, he left a teenage boy for dead. Remember that forever, children. That's what hatred looks like. But I saw the wound. It didn't look like hatred. It looked like a mouth with tarnished metal sutures for its teeth, a white and puckered scalp for lips, a loud and punch-drunk mouth that sang in images of dumbstruck fog and held its smile for my eyes unbearable. A jagged riverbed. The last time I saw Josh at school, his head was shaved and his skull had been stapled shut. He liked this boy, and when the boy found out about it, it was from somebody that Josh trusted, some girl whose razor-wired name is lost to us, who probably thought it would be funny. Funny! Did you hear about it? Josh, the gay kid, thinks you're cute. He likes you. He told me, jealous girl. A blistering of ants, a swarm of vicious red. Remember that forever, children. That's what hatred looks like. But I saw the wound. It didn't look like hatred. It looked like a mouth, the mouth that I kissed instead of David's mouth, instead of Tim or Adam's mouth, the mouth that swallowed risk and flirt and take and spouted plumes of dreadful silence. We men who love men's bodies know this mouth. Its whispered menace, its fevered spit, its venomed breath. The last time I saw Josh at school, his head was shaved and his skull had been stapled shut. He liked a boy. The boy found out. And I remembered that forever. What it looked like, hatred. Like a mouth. Thank you.
Beautiful. Give it up for Sean Patrick Mulroy. Your book, where can we get your book?
It's called Hated for the Gods. You can get it at buttonpoetry.com, or you can get a link at my website, which is thevanishingman.com. Vanishing like the roots, not vanishing like go away.
All right, check out thevanishingman.com. Buy the book. What is it called?
Hated for the Gods.
Hated for the Gods. Give it up one more time for Sean Patrick Mulroy. That was amazing. Thank you for coming out. We have really amazing stuff. We have Jason T. Cocker coming up. We have, okay, so we have Hannah Veldoen on deck. We have Sky Calamente, if you're out there, you're in the hole. We have Luke Herberman coming up, Miles Teller, Aidan and Anders, and more. Andre Cisnegro. Can we get the hilarious Tariq Bluman up? Give it up for Tariq, one of our favorites here at Open Mic Monday. Hilarious. Give it up.
Alright, so I want to talk about the disastrous first week I had in New York about 2 years ago. So, this is a story all about how my life got flipped turned upside down, and I'm not fucking doing that. What am I, some kind of British hack? Yes, I am a British hack, but British is the informative word there, so really it should have gone. This is a tale all about how one gentleman ended up sipping his tea across the pond trying to re-civilize the colonies. A lot of people ask me, why did I leave the UK? Did you know that the UK is not a free country? In the UK, it is illegal to celebrate the 4th of July. Let me tell you about the state of my fucking country, right? This was a real headline. A man was arrested for trying to kill a TV presenter. The kicker was that he was too fat to leave his apartment. It's not a joke, it's just something that generally happens. No, I didn't actually leave the UK because it's not a free country. I came to the USA because I wondered if you were relatively skinnier.
Fat bitch.
My wife, ladies and gentlemen. So I moved here about 2 years ago from Japan, which is basically like the East Asian equivalent of the UK. An island full of people whose teeth are so bad they were put on the island from the mainland. If you have to ask, yes, living in Japan is a personality trait of mine now. I didn't move to Japan because I had an Asian fetish. That actually happened after the second year. So I went out drinking all night and actually got denied my morning flight to the US because I didn't have the second vaccine passport, not because I was drunk all night. I ended up on a flight with a stopover, sat in between two people even fatter than I am, because it's a flight to America. I transferred in Georgia and I asked some guy, do you know where the toilet is? And I just got a blank look back. And he said, oh, you mean the restroom. Is there a different toilet I should be aware of? I asked him. I ended up in New York after a 24-hour long flight. And all of the fucking tourists, as I continue to be referred to, we're in town, so all the hotels costed like $500 a night. I thought I'd try and be slick and get a hostel in Brooklyn, imagining that it would be full of, you know, other fancy free Europeans like myself. It was another case. I got put in a room with 4 homeless gentlemen, and I guess technically I was one of those at the time because I didn't have anywhere to live because I'm in a hotel. All of whom snored. One of whom had something called night farts. Did you know that was a thing? I didn't know about it. I only ended up staying there for about 3 nights because I heard someone getting violently robbed or raped on the floor above me. And I tried to book a very cheap hotel in Manhattan. I didn't realize when I booked it and the email came through that I'd booked a men's only clothing optional hotel. Not for me. I tried to phone up to cancel and the guy on the other end was like, oh, are you one of those straight men who has a problem with my lifestyle? I said, no, not at all, I just didn't realize. And he said, well, I have a problem when straight men book my hotel. And he slammed the phone down. That's my impression of Americans, not gay people, by the way. I think he sounds the same as the guy in Georgia who asked where the toilet is. I went to the booking website to try and get my money back and got put through to some guy called Abdullah, who I imagine is a bearded Muslim in Pakistan, who then had to phone up the clothing optional men's only hotel and be made aware that such hotels exist to try and get my money back. His brother Tariq. I like to think that I set back US-Pakistan relations further than the drone wars. I did eventually end up with an apartment on the Upper East Side of Manhattan, which is actually the opposite of gentrification. But I'm enjoying my time in New York now. One thing I like about New York is that you can download library books directly to your Kindle. So now, instead of going to the library, I masturbate at home. I particularly like American foods. Like I like the seasonality of foods over here. I've just started enjoying the pumpkin spice latte. Yeah. All right, thanks very much.
Woo! For tariq, bluman, everybody! A loving husband and wife. We love people who can cooperate on stage, and yeah, that was the pumpkin spice. Well, that's America's. You lived all over the world. That's our contribution. You're welcome. Give it up one more time for tariq, bluman. Okay. All right, so we have Sky Calamente. If you're out there, you're on deck. Luke Herberman, you're in the hole. Miles Teller coming up. Andre Cisnegro, and more. Can we get? I think this is an easy paradise debut. Can we get Hannah Veldoen up? Hannah Veldoen, give it up. Very funny comedian.
I liked when Tariq came out as a basic white girl at the end of his songs. Pumpkin spice lattes, yes! Yes, queen, it's the season! My gosh, you should have just told them that at the hotel. He would have given you your money back. You'd be like, oh, you are gay. Okay. My gosh, I am single, getting older. All I'm looking for now in a guy is someone that's just like decent at pulling out. I don't know. You get this, ladies. Not too good though, not too good. Because at a certain point, it is insulting. Yeah. When guys pull out with time to spare, I'm like, make it look like a struggle. Thank you. Like a family with me wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, you know? I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I might be a good mom, you don't know. Hate that. Some guys will pull out and like cross to the other side of the room to finish. I'm like, that's overkill, you know? Like your jizz isn't gonna like army crawl back into my pussy. Fucking relax. My face is fine. Go ahead. No, I am. I need to grow up a little bit. I actually did Molly for the first time in a long time. Oh fuck. Are we gonna rave after? Okay, cool. No, it was good. But this is the thing, I was like, I feel like I need to grow up. Like, even when I was buying it, I'm like, I'm 33, like, I should be saving up for cocaine, you know? Like, I'm like, I need to invest. I'm like, what am I doing? You just keep tripping. Oh my god. No, it's good. You know what is bad with Molly, though? Is like, I'll tell anybody that I love them on Molly. And I was with, like, a fuck buddy, and I'm like, Hannah, do not tell this man that you love him. And halfway through the night, he looked at me, he's like, just so you know, I really like you. And I was like, you really like me? I'm like, we're on Molly. I really like you on Molly is go fuck yourself sober. I'm like, I just told the bartender I loved him. Like, what are we doing, you know? Thank you. It bothered me so much. I'm like, oh, you hate me. Okay. No, I have been doing too many drugs lately. I have. Not coke or Molly, just the morning after pill. Oh my god. I'm not even fucking. I'm just doing it for fun. Every morning with my coffee, I'm like, do I just like the taste of this? It's like popping it. YOLO, what'll the day bring? With my pumpkin spice. Do you want to? Do you want to drop Molly? Or do you want to drop morning after pills with pumpkin spice? Tariq, let's do it. It'll be such a trip. Oh my god, no, I really did have to take it recently, but I like the guy, so I took it in the afternoon. You know, I was like, would it be so bad if one got away? I was like, swim faster, I don't know. I'm like holding the pill up as a threat. I'm like, go! I swear to God, I did take it. But I didn't take Plan B, I took the generic brand just to like give him a fighting chance. You know? I swear, I took half. I was like, I licked the pill and I threw it in the toilet. I was like, it's in God's hands. Whatever happens, happens. No. At the end though, it was at my regular pharmacy, and the pharmacist, he asked me if I wanted to pay with points, like at the very end. He's like, do you want to pay with your points? And I'm like, have some class, you know? I'm obviously going to pay with the e-transfer this guy just sent me. Sorry, I'm from Canada. I don't know if you guys can pay with your morning after pill with points. Yeah, we have it lucky down there. We can just save up. No, I don't know. I did have to go to the doctor recently, and when I checked in, the nurse that was checking me in, she asked me, she's like, are you on any new medications? I was like, yeah, actually, I'm on a cream for it. And she cuts me off. She goes, cold sores? And like, I don't have cold sores. So I was like, no. I was like, it's a cream for it. And she goes, herpes. I'm like, why don't you let me finish the sentence, you know? Because the guesses are just getting meaner. That's like such a wild game to play if you're like a health professional. You're like, I have, and you're like, don't tell me. You look like a whore, so... Chlamydia? Is it chlamydia? You're dying of syphilis. I'm like, what? No. And then she called me up after, because it was like, it's for a pap smear. She called me up after. She's like, Hannah, we have your results. And I'm thinking she's going to say cancer. Like, she's acting all serious. And she's like, we found yeast. I'm like, yeah, you were in my vagina. You know? That's where I keep it. Like, it wasn't even, she was, it's not a yeast infection. It's not a yeast infection. It's just yeast. I'm like, you're just mad that I don't have herpes. So now you have to make something up. Okay, was that too gross for people? Sorry. Okay. I was recently, this happened this week, I was recently friend zoned by someone, but it's someone who's just like already my friend, and he just didn't want to fuck me anymore. No, okay, it didn't make any sense. He was like, it didn't make any sense. He was like, yeah, I just think we should like get to know each other as friends. And I'm like, we do. Like, you helped me move, you know? Like, we just did coke at karaoke. Like, we are friends. Okay, maybe that was just sad. Okay, I recently saw an advertisement for a dildo, and they were using Marilyn Monroe to advertise it. Are we entirely sure she had a dildo? Like, was it just an egg beater with a rubber glove over it? Like, what was she using back then? I don't know. She fucked JFK too. Was she masturbating? I don't think so. I think this is the thing. I stopped masturbating. I did. I stopped masturbating, and honestly, I'm ready to fuck Joe Biden. I don't care.
For Hannah Veldoen, everybody, from Canada, on tour. Man, what is going on in Canada? Everybody's doing Molly and not pulling out. And doing Plan B. I'm moving, let's go, all right, give it. The rave starts at 1 a.m., everybody, by the way. This becomes a rave space. There's a bathtub, and we'll all be going buck wild. The phone party, get ready for the phone party. It starts at 1 a.m. All right, so we got Luke Herbert, it's Mike Tober continues with Luke Herberman on deck. We have Miles Teller in the hole. We have Teresa G coming up, Courtney, Peck, and more. It's Sky Calimente out there. Can we get the, this was an amazing name. We were really stoked about Sky Calimente. Okay, maybe next time. Let's get the great, okay, so this next act, it was supposed to be Wes Anderson Night, but the response wasn't that enthusiastic, because I don't think people are into my themes that much. They're kind of self-indulgent. People didn't really go for My Dinner with Andre Night like I thought they would. And we postponed Wes Anderson Night because we just wanted to kind of have a peaceful, chill night. Didn't want any pressure on anybody. But this next act came out dedicated, committed, and he is looking fly as hell. From the Royal Tenenbaums, everybody. It's Richie. Can we get Luke Herberman up?
Pretty soon.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Woo!
There are a few directors out there who can make a film as recognizable as Wes Anderson. And there are a few artists who have ever lived that can write a song as good as this one.
Woo!
haystack charm around your neck, strung out of bed, calling some friend, trying to cash some check. He's acting dumb, that's what you come to expect. Needle in the hay, needle in the hay, needle in the hay, needle in the hay. Wearing your clothes, head down to toes, a reaction to you. You say you know what he did, but you idiot kid, you don't have a clue. Sometimes you just get caught in the eye, you're pulling through. Needle in the hay, needle in the hay, needle in the hay. Touching this dirty retreat, falling out, Simpson Powell, the dead sweat in my teeth. I'm gonna walk, 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 4 more blocks, plus the one in my brain. Downstairs to the man, he's gonna make it all okay. I can't be myself, I can't be myself, and I don't wanna talk. I'm taking the cure, and I can be quiet wherever I want. So leave me alone, you ought to be proud that I'm getting good marks. Oh, needle in the hay, needle in the hay, needle in the hay, needle in the hay. Thank you, Luke Herberman. Luke Herberman performing as Luke Wilson. What's your thing about?
Yeah!
Thank you, everybody. And I have a show on October 27th at Pete's Candy Store with a full band. Love to see you there. Thank you.
Hell yeah. Give it up for Luke Herberman. Needle in the hay. Where do you get those sunglasses? You can't find those anymore.
I stole them from my grandmother.
That's where you have to get them. The only people who have them are old people now, because they haven't made them since the 80s. But they're great. We love it, Luke Herberman. Give it up for Richie and the commitment. The Enya guitar. We love the Enya guitar. And thank you for doing Wes Anderson night, even though we postponed it. But it will happen. It will happen. So, you know, that was a little preview for it. That was a coming attraction. Get ready for Wes. Well, maybe we'll do it next week. Who knows? But we'll edit that in. We'll edit that in. So that was great. Give it up one more time for Luke Herberman. All right. So we have. How's everybody doing? 2 drink memo. There's a lot of people. Come on, let's get loud. Give it to me. Give it to me one time. All right. Great. Okay. We're just checking in. All right. So we have Andre Cisnegro on deck. We have Teresa G coming up. We have Courtney Peck coming up. America Murphy and more. Can we get Miles Teller? Is Miles Teller out there? Give it up for the hilarious comedy of Miles Teller, everybody. Stoked to have him.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Miles Teller's an actor. I'm Miles Toe.
Sorry.
The guy in the fucking jumpsuit. What's up, everybody? You guys doing good? I'm also dressed like Wes Anderson. You guys didn't see the film, The World Negro Bombs? That was me. I'm actually Wes. That's my nickname, Wes Anderson. Let's get into it. Do you guys like BBLs? This is a BBL crowd. Do you guys know? I have to like preface this because like white people don't know what BBLs are. Do you guys know what BBLs are? Brazilian buttlets. Like the only reason to go to the Bronx. That's what it is. BBLs, right? So a lot of women these days, they're getting BBLs and they're going down south and getting these surgeries and they have giant asses, which is really cool. But the problem is some of these surgeries go bad and these women will die with their BBLs. Do you guys think that BBL coffins are built differently? You ever think about that? Right? Are they deeper or wider? Where do they go with that? With the ass, you know? I feel like you can't go to heaven with a BBL, you know what I'm saying? Like you get to heaven. God's like, I made you in my image, but not that thick. Where'd you get that? I need one of those. It's fucking lit, you know? My toxic trait is I like to drink coffee at night. When I was schizophrenic, you know, crazy shit. It's not because I'm like weird, it's just because I want to have enough energy to fight my local crackhead when I get home, you know what I'm saying? Because he aggressively walks women home, I don't like that, so I gotta be up and ready. It's crazy, you know? Funny thing about this guy, he, besides the fact that he smokes crack, he's also in a wheelchair, which is not funny. I don't know why I said that. Actually, it's hilarious. This guy's in a wheelchair, and every day he begs for money, and no one ever gives him money. I always give him like $1 when I have it, right? And then he's always complaining, I never get any money, never get any money. And one time while he was asked for money, he fell out of his wheelchair, and then the wheelchair ran over his balls. Right? And my first thought was, I was like, man, if you did that, people would give you money. Like, I would pay to see that every single day. I would. I'm a terrible person. I would love to see you crush your balls. Homeless fear factor? Yes, I'm totally involved, you know? New York does have a homeless problem, right? We have a homeless problem, we have a migrant problem, and we have a gentrification problem. We have all three of the biggest problems, right? I think I found a solution to solve it, right? Every white girl from Ohio has to live with one of those two in like a sitcom situation, you know what I'm talking about? We'll call the show Emily Should Have Stayed in Paris, you know? And she walks in the room and is like, where's my money? Also, who shit in my bed? I'm like, figure it out, Emily. And don't be racist. It's like the winner gets like a rent-stabilized apartment in Williamsburg. It'd be great for everybody. She's been fucking awesome, you know? I'm trying to stop drinking when I was lame. Okay, cool, we're alcoholics, I like that. It's a good vibe to be in. I'm trying to stop drinking, man. Whenever you tell people you're stopping drinking, they always give you like a crazy story, like when they were drinking, they're like, yeah, man, I used to drink all the time. I used to get like so fucking blackout drunk, I would shit my pants and yell racial slurs. I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to fucking kick my son better. I'm just trying to stay sober and do that. I don't have a kid, I don't know why I said that. I used to drive drunk in college. Yeah, you too? Okay, you're not fun. Okay, work. One time I got this. Don't ever do it. You have a car? Oh, get a car first, then do it. Yeah, don't do it though. One time I got so drunk while I was driving, I almost hit my neighbor's kid, and I was upset. So I backed up and tried again because I'm not a quitter. And I fucking hate that kid, you know? Yeah, man. Fuck them kids. Fuck them kids. That guy's creepy as hell. What the fuck does that mean? Fuck them kids. In different contexts, that means totally different things, you know what I'm saying? Because it could be like, yo, fuck them kids, or it could be like, fuck them kids. It's a fucking pedo joke. Yeah, man, this is crazy. Did you guys smoke weed? Yeah! It's weed crowd? Hell yeah, I like smoking weed and then doing like normal people stuff. Like I get high and I go to concerts. It's fucking amazing, I love it. You ever get so high you just turn and face the audience for 2 hours straight? You ever do that? While you're on stage? I realized something about Caucasian Americans. You guys like mosh pitting. You guys know what mosh pitting is? You know what mosh pitting is, right? Mosh pitting is just like Fight Club for software developers. That's what it is. It's where a guy named Dan just lets the fuck loose. It's crazy, man. I love mosh pitting. I think it's amazing. I think it's like the most legal way to hit white women. It's fucking great. Y'all mosh, thank you guys so much. Have a great night.
Give it up for Miles Toe, everybody. Not Miles Teller. Haha, from Top Gun. Miles Toe. We love Miles Toe. Give it up for Miles Toe one more time. All right, so we have Teresa G. You are on deck. We have Joe Levy coming up. If Joe Levy is still here, can we get Andre Cisnegro up? Give it up. up for Andre Cisnegro from Philadelphia, poet from Philadelphia, the second. Oh my God, Mexico City, shit, whoa, even better, even better.
Well, I am going to read en español, así que va a ser poema. Christopher Perkins is going to translate it after. El terror es un poema vacío. ¿Quiénes son los pobres? Los niños sobrevivientes a un ataque aéreo, los que de entre un montón de cadáveres brotaron hiedra, los que hace 500 o 100, hace 20 años o un par de días atrás perdieron piso y se derrumbaron entre piedras sobre un charco de sangre, sin los muros de un par de brazos, sin la estrella de un beso en la frente, los que se adiestraron en la ira, aunque los rescatistas les hayan tratado de enseñar el perdón y asumir que los empleadores no son los malos y solo buscan lo mejor para todos, que nunca se queden sin trabajo ellos, los pobres, los pinches jodidos, sin estudios, estúpidos, porque tiemblan, porque no saben inglés, los analfabetos que solo balbucean un llanto a modo de risa y gritan: vida, nada te debo, vida, estamos en paz, llegaremos al fin, pero a nuestra manera, cantan los pobres, mientras un corrido en la troca del sobrino de 13 años a unos kilómetros de Pénjamo, cuna del decapitado Hidalgo con coros de metralletas, suena en un cassette. Una vez muerto Obama, que gobierne los United States, Carlos Santana. Sounds the song, sounds the poem. Y en la pared de un banco, una acción poética recita: somos una nación zombie y haremos un holocausto gringo. ¡Arre, cabrones! Que somos mexicanos al grito de guerra. ¿Quiénes son los pobres? La definición de la ONU es terroristas, porque desearían a Peña Nieto muerto, a Vicente Fox decapitado, a Salinas de Gortari sin orejas ni ojos, a George Bush enterrado vivo y a Clinton hecho puré de caca y la cabeza de Obama en la mesa de su madre. Terroristas, porque cuando aúllan ¡Viva México!, en realidad claman ¡Cuatlicue! Ven con tu machete a cortar los malos frutos de la siembra. El terror del pobre no es su propia muerte, sino la de su familia. El terror del indiferente es el temor a morir. El terror del indiferente es el miedo por una guerra lejana. El terror del pobre es tener que aprender la guerra. Alguien toca tu puerta. ¿Será una pistola? ¿Será una bomba de mano? ¿El ojete que viene a torturar a tu familia? Alguien toca tu puerta con un misil. Tal vez sobreviva tu boca. Tal vez sobreviva tu pie. ¿Qué dirán tus dientes negros de pólvora? ¿A quién pateará tu pie sin uñas ni pellejo? Define pobre: montón de quijadas mudas, leña, carbón, cascajo, fruta podrida, cochambre. El terror es el silencio en medio de la plaza de tu frente. Vivimos a pesar del terror. Vivir es terrorífico cuando el mundo es ajeno, hostil, un campo minado, una ciudad a punto siempre de ser destruida, donde los hogares son trampas para la fauna nociva y te dan el cianuro en el pan de todos los días, donde vivir es un error, amar es otra forma de muerte. Por eso te nombrarán terrorista cuando renuncies a tu patrimonio, te robarán cada segundo de vida, te tratarán cual ladrón porque debes todavía esos zapatos y el sueño y cada tortilla grabada con la palabra paz como luna. Y ellos vendrán a salvarte de la guerra, te enseñarán a sonreír junto al cadáver despedazado de tus amigos, te convencerán de que su casa es tu casa, te casarán con la belleza de una escopeta, te volarán los sesos con una guitarra grunge, te volarán mientras tus hijos se ladran entre ellos. Vivir es terrorífico cuando nadie hace nada por una persona que tropieza a plena luz del día. Terrorífico es no poder hacer nada por el que cae. Terrorífico es que te encuentres este poema en plena calle y cambies la página.
Fantastic, Andre Cisnegro from Mexico City. Thank you guys for coming out. We're so excited to hear the third poet of this band of traveling poets that has graced us at our open mic. Give it up one more time for Andre Cisnegro. I thought I heard George Bush and Kaka, so that was all I needed. That's right. That's right. Kaka. That's right. Give it up one more time for Andre Cisnegro, everybody. All right, so we have Joe Levy on deck. We have Courtney Peck coming up. The amazing Sparrow is in the house. We will have Sparrow coming up shortly. We have amazing stuff coming up. Can we get the fantastic Teresa G to come up and read some poetry for us? Give it up. One of our favorites here at Easy Paradise Open Mic. Give it up for Teresa Gelsomini, everybody. Great writer, great poet, great artist. Check out the Instagram. Give it up for Teresa G.
Hey everyone, my name is Teresa Gelsomini. Yeah, I'm writing a zine right now. It's kind of like a zine and maybe gonna be like poetry, one-woman show kind of thing. It's about the color blue, but it's about how blue is actually more than just a color. It's like it's a feeling, it's a thing, it's something that's there. And so yeah, so that's what a lot of my poems are about. So blue gets brought up, but there's like a greater theme within it. And the zine is going to be called Book of Blues. So. Woo! I didn't bring an umbrella today when I went out. I have an umbrella. In fact, I think I have 3. But today and lately, I haven't bothered to find any of these 3 umbrellas, even though I know exactly where one is. I still step out with a coat with no hood and a bag with things I don't need, trying to find something to do. And I end up just getting soaked. Saddled with loneliness, my outsides match my in. I'm soaked and blue. Blue, actually, from the absence of blue. These are the days when loneliness can take hold, take me away, and let me drift. I see now why people have umbrellas, why people need an anchor in the air. Still I forget, sidestep, buy another just to throw out. One of these days I'll remember how they just don't help with the rain. They make days like today just a little bit easier. Till then, I walk in the rain.
Woo!
That's one. Yeah, the second one is called Shimmery. How does one pick themselves back up? I've been feeling low, like I'm translucent, porous, permeable. Can anyone knock me over? Can I dissolve if handled wrongly? Heartbreak like this makes me want to scream out. I didn't know life could get this confusing. It has, many times before. But this right here of all places, more confusing. Like New York could discard me in this fragile state and fragile place. And it gets to me. I'm sad, then angry, then lost. Shimmery, kind of lost. Not knowing how this body feels or what my eyes see, sunken. Colors feel strange. And I'm gone, off, somewhere, apart from it all. But I'm just right here. Right here. This is the last one. I was just on a trip to Paris. I was there for like a week, just kind of hanging out and vibing and trying to get inspiration. And so this one's kind of about that. Somewhere in Paris, there's an elevator that's a little too small, 2 feet by 4 feet, and I can't remember how tall. I went on this trip trying to find something. It wasn't you that I was trying to find.
And I went on this trip hoping that blue could be on my side. On the walls, in the sky, even the street signs shine like these metals in this precious blue. This city of blue has a way of talking to me, taking me in and spilling me over, taking me on a ride through 8, 7, 16, 11, and up on the 6th floor, once those doors closed, blue somehow squeezed in too. And for the first time in a long time, seeing it with someone new.
Yeah! Beautiful.
Give it up for Teresa G, everybody. I love that idea, the blue zine. I can't wait. I can't wait to see it. That's fantastic. Give it up one more time for the Book of Blues. It's awesome. It's so blue up here. We're blinded by these LED blue lights. So it will be your turn soon to be blinded by the fame of Easy Paradise. Give it up one more time for Teresa G. Look forward to the Book of Blues. I love Jack Kerouac's Book of Blues. It's probably my favorite book of poetry, maybe. All right, so we have Courtney Peck on deck. We have Aidan Anders coming up. We have Sparrow Carter coming up. America Murphy, Angel Lugo, Ed, and more. Can we get the hilarious Joe Levy? Give it up for Joe. Joe's got another spot at 11 p.m. He's going to do a set across town. He's going to come up and he's going to smoke it. He's going to kill it. Give it up for Joe Levy.
Thank you, Easy Paradise. How you guys doing? Man, we heard some beautiful poetry, beautiful music. I'm just happy to be out of the house. I'll be honest, I am. I'm relatively a young guy. Like, I'm 22 years old, so my parents still live with me. And I do young guy things. Like, I got this Bud Light shirt on, and like 6 months ago, if you guys saw me in a Bud Light shirt, like, you know, who is this fucking dumbass frat boy? I was like, wow, this guy is a hero. He's supporting the cause, you know. I don't have a lot of confidence in real life. I hate hanging out with friends that are more confident than me. Like, I was talking to my friends, like, man, I can tell that girl likes me because whenever I talk to her, her nipples get hard. I was like, how does that make, if I talk to a girl and her nipples get hard, I assume a storm is coming. I'm like, she could sense something. Is the wind going on? What's happening here, you know? It's weird. You know, nipples know things. They do, right? You agree? You have nipples, 1 or 2, I assume? You know what I mean? You got a couple? That's why I love going to museums. Because museums are the one place where you can look at nipples and seem like a smart person all at the same time. This guy goes to museums, you know what I mean? Isn't it crazy how much nipples there are in museums, or am I seeing the world in a different way than you guys are? Because all I see is just like beautiful nipples, like just like beautiful like paintings, these majestic women, and like these, it's like these introspective nipples, like just the nipples that are like pointing at you but looking in you. You know? That didn't really connect so well. I'm sorry, man. I guess I'm gonna. I don't know. I thought introspective nipples was a common occurrence. I guess not, man. I guess not. I feel like you never know who someone truly is till you see them kill a bug. You know? Like, you ever see someone nice kill a bug? They take a napkin, they pick it up, they put it outside. You ever ask your dad to kill a bug? He just karate chops the wall. Just fucking kicks it, you know? Takes out a flamethrower, starts shooting it. It's crazy, man. It's a crazy occurrence. Crazy. I'm happy to be out of the house. I love living at home because I see my grandmother a lot. My grandma has dementia now. And what's cool about that is that, like, whenever she calls me handsome, I know she's not lying. She'd be like, oh my God, who is this handsome young man? No, seriously though, who is this handsome young man? And why is he in my house? You know? It's crazy, man. I got a family, I love my family. I'm an uncle now, man. I'm an uncle, I got a beautiful nephew. My sister's pregnant again, and she did that thing where she doesn't want to know the gender of the baby till it's revealed. She wants it to be a surprise. What the hell is wrong with these people? A surprise? You're giving birth, this isn't Scooby-Doo. You really want to roll the dice with your child? Like, what? I want it to be a surprise. There's a baby coming out of your pussy. Is that not a surprise enough? Is that enough excitement for you? You need to play sick little games with everybody? Come on, it's crazy. It's insane. Here's what's crazy about babies is I was taking care of the baby, right? And he was crying, so I changed his poopy diaper, and then it was still crying. And then I scratched its back, and it stopped crying. I said, let me get it straight. Shit in your pants, not a problem. But I scratch your neck, and now you're totally cool? What is this baby's priorities like? What's going on in this baby's life that shit in its pants is fine? But I give it a scratch, and that was cool. No? Alright, I gotta stop yelling so much. No, I'm kidding. I can keep going. Alright, here's the thing about babies. Is babies have pajamas that make them happy. Adults have pajamas that remind them of their horrible decisions. You know? Like a baby has like SpongeBob pajamas. All my pajamas are just clothes from a previous life that I'm ashamed to be seen in, you know? Just like a disgusting rag with a hole in it. Just like a Rick and Morty wife beater. Just like the most disgusting things from my past. I wake up every day like, oh my god, I used to wear this? What is wrong with me, man? That's crazy. I believe in magic. I don't believe in psychics though, you know. I saw a sign in New York that said, psychic, talk to the dead for $10. How crazy is that? If you pay $10 to talk to your dead grandpa, you're gonna get the wrong grandpa. That's too cheap of a price. You're like, please, I want to speak to my grandpa. He was so loving and kind. No, not my mom's dad. No, not that one. No. You know? I do know I can never be a magician, though, just because I can't keep a secret. It's hard to keep a secret as a magician. That's just insane. Like, yo, if I hide a dove up my asshole, I gotta tell somebody. You know, like, somebody has to know. Somebody has to know. Thank you for everything the whole time. I appreciate that. Thank you. Beautiful nipples, I assume, also. I really. Yo, Matt, thank you so much. Give her Matt Proctor, the best host in the city. Thank you so much.
Give it up for Joe Levy and the hot takes on nipples. We love it. Give it up, give it up. Does it just say nipples in your notebook? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the bit. That's the headline. Just nipples and ripping. Give it up one more time for Joe Levy. Hilarious. He's going to another show. He's got another spot. Where's your other spot?
Bayside Queens.
Bayside Queens, everybody. Now that is covering it, getting to the people, getting the audience, bringing the message out there. Give it up one more time for Joe Levy. Alright, so we have Aidan and Anders on deck. We have Sparrow coming up after that. Can we get, let's just give it up. This I think is their first open mic ever, which I'm super excited about. Let's be super supportive. Let's give a warm welcome. Can we give it up for Courtney Peck, everybody? Give it up for Courtney Peck. Open mic debut.
Hello. I always feel the urge to do karaoke when I get up. I don't know why. I like hate karaoke though. Like I feel like I might like karaoke if there were TV theme songs in the songbooks. Like because I have this rare condition where it's caused by being glued to the TV as a child, where I randomly blurt out TV theme songs. Yeah, like I don't know when it's happening, but it has like a large impact on my life. Brace face! My life is complicated, boyfriend! Yeah, like I feel like if there were words to this SVU theme song, I would like totally fuck to them if I didn't know there was like death at the end of the song. Yeah. When I was a child, I learned how to masturbate using my Build-A-Bear. But it was kind of difficult because every time I was about to come, I would hear, "Happy birthday, love daddy." So I guess my dad taught me how to edge.
And also yeah, we have like
yeah, so I'm Mammy, sorry, Nanny. I'm sorry, I'm just so tired from traveling back and forth to the 19th century. Yeah, I work for the only family in the north that still has slaves. When I first got there, I got into the dining room and they turned on the lights and there were literally slaves in the wallpaper. Like colonial type shit, like night at the museum type shit. I don't know, I always feel bad leaving because I know when I leave they're gonna like creep out and like start doing the work. But honestly, I feel like I have it so much worse than them. Yeah, at least they don't have to live with the Williamsburg whites. Like the scariest breed of whites. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, in case you didn't realize yet, they are Republicans. Yeah, but they're from a very influential presidential family. Yeah, I signed an NDA, so I can't say who they are, but I'll give you a hint. They are New York billionaires. Yeah, so no, it's not Trump. Yeah. So yeah, they have a 6-year-old that I have a mission to deprogram. Yeah, they live in this huge, basically mansion, like 6 floors in the West Village. And this boy, like, even though he lives in New York, I swear I am the first black person he's ever seen or met. Which is really weird. Like, I babysit a lot, so there's like this look that you see babies have when you're the first black person they ever see. Like, it's bewilderment and jealousy at the same time. It's very weird. This 6-year-old has the same look. Yeah, for the first 2 weeks, he called me the girl with the dark skin and hair. Yeah, but you know, I'm not the first minority he's met, guys. Like, I went to his country club and there were 2 brunettes. So, yeah. Hashtag representation matters. Yeah, it's not that bad because you know, like I said, I'm trying to deprogram him, and every night I tell him, you as a socialist, you as gay, you will transfer me $3 million on your 18th birthday. I'm a survivor! Thank
you. Yes, give it up for Courtney Peck, everybody. That was the first open mic they've ever done. That was hilarious and mature. I thought that was a remarkably mature showing from Courtney Peck. I think we'll be hearing a lot more. I love the joke about the TV theme songs. We were just talking about step-by-step theme songs. Suzanne Summers, R.I.P. We're a poet. Suzanne Summers is one of the poets, and it was in the New York Times. Give it up one more time for Courtney Peck. Those TV theme songs, I loved it. That was fantastic. All right, so we have America Murphy on deck. We have Junie coming up. We have Angel Lugo coming up. Jason T. Cocker and Ed and more. Can we get Aidan and Anders? Aidan and Anders going to play some guitar for us. We're super excited to have Aidan Watson back, and he's joined by a new collaborator, a new company. Give it up for Aidan and Anders.
Yeah. Does he need a mic? Just one or 2 or just one? What's that? Oh, this is for Jack. This is for Jack.
Hello?
Yeah.
Let's give us a moment. No?
Fine.
Loud enough? That's good, alright.
That double guitar attack. It's like the Velvet Underground was in the room. That was Honey. That was Sonic Honey. Give it up for Aidan and Anders, everybody. You're on 120 minutes. This is Sin E. This is Sin E. This is the next Jeff Buckley. Okay, is in this room, I swear to God. So one of you will become Patti Smith tonight. All right, that is our promise to you here at Easy Paradise. Okay, so we have Junie, you were on deck. Angel, Lugo, you were in the hole. We got Jason T. Coker coming up and more. Can we get the amazing, amazing, amazing America Murphy up? Is that possible? Give it up for, is that possible? Give it up for America Murphy. Great, great musician. 2 inches deep, or whatever you're gonna do. And you can find all of the acts on the Easy Paradise Instagram. We are tagging everybody in the stories. Check out the stories. You can link to the profiles directly. Give it up for America.
What's up? Woo! Yeah. Hold on.
something between Lana Del Rey and a goat.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be Taylor Swift night for some reason. But now it's regular open mic. Thank you so much for that reverb, I love it. So I'm just going to do a regular song for all you regular people. Tonight!
Woo! On Taylor Swift night.
If I really think about it, it don't make a lot of sense. If it's just gonna fail, the dog chasing its tail, yeah, it's just as well. If I really heard it up, one day I'll run out of luck. So I'm not gambling my time, I'm not drinking your wine, yeah, I feel just fine. Don't pick up, don't you know it's all fucked up? Can't get over it. Stop trying to get that shoe to fit. Oh, I'm not pitching a fit. I'm not feeling like shit for another year. Spit it out. I don't ever shut my mouth. I like talking out loud. I like sharing my thoughts, and I'm not gonna stop. I've been picking a tune, I've been sleeping till noon, but it's my own room. I've been around here a lot, I've been trying to get caught, but it ends too soon. Yeah, it ends too soon. If you really think about it, it starts to make a lot of sense. I still change with the light, you're still sleeping at night, yeah, we're not gonna fight. I've been alone, I'm not coming back home, and it's alright. It's alright.
give a short one or
2-minute song?
Yeah, you can go for it.
I could eat another line. I could ask you one more time. I don't know if you loved me. All I know is it chilled me to the bone. Just like you, I could fake my whole life through. I don't know if you love me. All I know is it chilled me to the bone.
That sounded beautiful. Give it up for American Murphy, everybody. The Lana reverb. My God, I was just talking with it sounds such longing, such yearning. Give it up. I mean, that sounded so beautiful. Give it up for American Murphy one more time. That was magnificent. That was seriously one of the best performances. That's one of the greatest hits. That's on the best of Easy Paradise. That's going on the best of Monday Nitro. All right, so we've got WCW Monday Nitro. We have Angel Lugo, you were on deck. We've got Jason T. Cooker coming up. Can we get the amazing poet of poets? Check out Call Me Junie on Instagram. The hardest working man in poetry. Give it up for Junie, everybody. We're so always stoked and thrilled, and we love having Junie. Give it up for Junie.
Okay, great. Apparently Jersey's coming soon.
Okay, so. Okay. Yeah, I'll
Wait.
Hello?
Okay. Hi! Cheers! Cheers! For the timer on 5 minutes, I don't act like a fucking dickhead. So, I think for the most part of my teenage years, from 19 to 20, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, I was really a fucking loser. Like, I was bad. Like, I was a real dipshit. And people I choose to make love to weren't that great either. And no, they're not to shit on them, but you know, 2 peas in a pot. So this is a poem about how I couldn't get hard. Erectile dysfunction. Nothing. Not even a pulse. The veins on my cock wouldn't budge, grow an inch, stiff, nothing. My breathing, my lust,
the vigor I had, how it was back then. Back when you used to love me, she said, glaring at me from bed, sitting up straight, covering her breasts with the blanket. She sighs, turns to lay on her side, pretending to fall asleep. I look down, wondering if it was me or if it was her that killed the man I once was. Thank you. Nah, real shit. That was a real fucking loser. This one is called It's Good For Now. So I basically sell poems in the park to make money.
Yeah.
A lot of days I eat dog shit. Some days I do good, but that's what I do. This one is It's Good For Now. Back on the wheel. Selling poems on the streets isn't enough to survive. At least not yet. So I'm back on the wheel. And to be honest, it feels good to have a collar around my neck. It tightens when I'm reminded that I'm just a dog making another man rich, but comparing 40 hours to 16 is a joke. From 11 at night till 7 in the morning, I only see a handful of guests, talk with the owners a handful of times, enjoy the calmness and boredom of doing so little and getting paid $20 an hour. Thank you.
Yeah!
So this is recent. This is me and my recent being a loser. Like, I've been jerking off way too much. And jerking off isn't a bad thing. It's when you watch too much porn. It's like it's a lot of porn. Like a lot of porn. So this one's called Categories. It's great, isn't it? I know. I picked that. Too much porn. Oh wait, let's go categories. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Too much porn. Too many moans that aren't real. The circles around my eyes sink lower to the bone. I can't recognize a woman's touch from my right hand. It doesn't feel the same without my grip. No matter how many times she sways her hips, scratches my back, massages my shoulders. She's a stranger, sure, but I know this isn't normal. I know my brain has slowly rotten from all the women I've never met, smiling at me as if they truly care. Thank you.
Yeah.
And this one, I'm a chubby little fuck. So sometimes it doesn't feel good to look in the mirror. Sometimes I'll just be like, you disgusting piece of shit. This one's called Naked in the Mirror. Look at you. Under all those layers of fat is your mother's little boy, being squished between the organs keeping you alive and the belly rolls you despise to look at. Thank you. Last one. This one I have I just sometimes I feel like killing myself. This is this. This one's called I Don't Want Your Fucking Pity. I like it. Shaping my fingers into a gun, placing the barrel under my chin or against my temple, pulling the trigger with my thumb, letting my head dangle from my shoulders, as if I could actually bring myself to do something that brave and selfish. Thank you. If you guys want to follow me at My Inner Speech, and thank you. Where's Junie?
Give it up for Junie, everybody. That was beautiful. The erectile dysfunction poem, the body looking in the mirror poem. I read that today on Instagram. Check him out on Instagram. All of those poems I think are on Instagram.
My Inner Speech.
Bam! Check it out. Follow. Read, like. It's the least you can do. I mean, like each other, follow each other. It's free. It's free. It's how we pay each other as artists. We click, we view, we like, we give impressions. That's what we do. At least, you know, I don't have any money. Give it up one more time for Junie, everybody. All right, so we have Jason T. Cucker on deck. Can we get Angel Lugo up to do some tunes for us? And we have Sparrow coming up with Omkar and friends very soon. Can we get the great Angel Lugo? He was with us last week. He kills it every week. He's got the sickest, dopest tracks, the sickest, dopest beats. We're super stoked out. Again. Oops, sorry.
What's good, y'all? Yo, I be loving when it's like just a couple of people left because you guys be the most fucking awesome crowd.
Yeah.
Yo, I was freezing my ass off back there. That AC is pumping. Just so you know now, yeah, word for real. I just want to say I finished my EP with a record label, so I come here and I rap every week. But I recently finished it. The producer that's doing it, he's gonna finish mastering it, and then I'm gonna put it out. So then you guys can definitely bump all the music I'm always doing every week up here. This song is older. This is from my first mixtape. A shout out to my homegirl. She did the hook on this. I'm from Brooklyn. Do I got any Brooklynites in here? It's a tough crowd. All right, fine. I respect folks from Harlem and all that shit. I got anybody from Harlem uptown? Yeah. I got my boy P over there. Yeah. I'm ready when you are, Matt. I'll drop them bars.
Father, forgive me, 'cause I'm just a kid from Brooklyn, yeah.
Cold.
Mama, protect me, 'cause I'm just a kid from Brooklyn, yeah.
7 off the porch, 1 chance on the mic. Straight money from the stripe, yeah, I'm feeling like a flow. Let me show you what I know. Talk to me like the drum, just give me to God. Only denying shots, see, most are hypocritical. These defying odds affect the individual, expecting respect and inspecting and neglecting them. Any type of discipline addressed as a simpleton. Fine, so allow me to make this simple. Then this life that we're living doesn't give me much faith. Having all of that money doesn't mean that you're safe. Then ask me what exactly is this nation that we're living in. Focus what you're building with, avoid and committing sin. Gotta owe me the doubt, show them what you're all about. Gotta make your mama proud, curtains up, take the power. Don't judge, raise your cup, go about it, roll some loud. You should know I draw crowds when I'm talking about the love. And ain't no huffing puffing once we go about it. Back to stuff and gotta give it back, helping those in need. It's coming from my soul, no I've done my deed.
Father, forgive me, 'cause I'm just
I got 2 verses. Woo! Shout out to the bartender, shout out to Matt, yo, them lights is blinding me, so brother try to move up.
can never ever build a bridge. I'm trying to build money for restoring. Hope's final question is, shall we overcome?
I got love to fill with this game. I've been depicted this day. Am I truly insane with my brain inflamed? Reminiscing with pain and assisting with pain. Introducing rules made. Yes, the cloud, John Crane. Yes, masses, scouts, well native to shades. Couple classes, paying taxes to the day. Couple batches need the masses and it makes a move day. Special bastards, no advances, sorry with the bouquet. Setting standards, final dances, and I'm touching do say. I'm never practice, turn to practice. Well, what did you say? Colonel had to spend his status. Damn, brother, you slay. Exotic actions makes me anxious, serving naked souffle. More life, all of y'all. Thank you. Good night. There's so much talent in this room, for real, yo. Just blessed to be here, y'all. Thank you.
Give it up for Angel Lugo, everybody. One of the best. The lyrics, the beats, it's all there. I can't believe he makes a new track every week. BK Native, give it up. The illest landlord in New York, everybody. We love it, we love it, we love it. Super, super dope. All right, so we...
Leases expire.
BAM!
In June, if y'all need an apartment, I always look out. Section 8 housing as always.
Oh my God.
And I look out for everybody. Oh, hit up my boy White. He's 350 pounds, but that motherfucker will find you an apartment.
All right. I might take you up on that. I need a Section 8. That's right, my style.
Set me up. It don't matter what you got.
Oh, damn. All right. This is the spot. Get an apartment here. Do 5 minutes. Do your set. Give it up one more time. He's got your hookup. The broker fee. The broker fee.
Oh, man, listen, I'm just talking about commission. That's a bar.
Cash is king. Cash is king. Give it up for Angel Lugo. Come on, everybody. All right. We've got an emergency. We've got to get Ed Pankov up. We got to get Ed up. Sparrow is next. Stay tuned for the legendary Sparrow and Okar. Can we get the Into the Zlad, everybody? It's time to enter the Zlad. Give it up for Ed. Give it up for Ed.
Long and hard
career. I have a bit of a spasm. Please don't pay attention to it, it embarrasses me. Oh, you alright?
Yeah.
I got a video. I'm just gigolo, and everywhere I go, people know the part that I'm playing. Hitting all the dancers, selling all the dancers. Oh, and just what are they saying? But then I say, well, now, when they pass away, what they say about me. At the end I know, I'm just a gigolo, and they move on without me. I'm just a gigolo, and everywhere I go, people know the part that I'm playing. Pay for his eye, sending on a romance. Oh shit, what the fuck am I saying? But there will come a day when the youth will fade away, and just what are they saying? And all the time I'll be thrown around, cause I'm just gigolo and they fade away. I'm so low. I'm got nobody, sorry, you guys. Move them hips, boy.
All right. There's 3 on stage. There's a DI.
I think 3 is good. I don't need.
Okay. And then, do you plug in or anything?
No.
Sorry.
Give it up for Louis Prima, David Lee Roth, Smash, the greatest entertainer since Jolson. Ed, I mean it's magnetic, I feel the charisma. Oh my god, okay. It's poetry time, everybody. We have a poetry legend in the house. Check out the Princeton Diary. He's personal friends with Joyce Carol Oates. Joyce Carol, we love it. And what is it? Truffles, yes, of course. Give it up for Truffles, everybody. Truffles, big round of applause.
Wow, that's
I have these cards to give out. Please pass them around. A friend of mine has an art show in Poughkeepsie, and he forced me to take all these cards, so I'm giving them to you.
Yeah! Okay.
Can you put this?
Yeah, try it now.
Hello, hello, hello.
Here you go. Oh, yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
I can't see it. I've had this experience in years.
So it's our pleasure to be here with Truffles.
Woo! Yeah!
And we're going to start with a little song we call Yellow Glasses.
So this is a song that I put together a little bit because I was worried about AI, and I just wanted to say something about what it's like to be a Luddite. People know what Luddite is anymore? Yes! I mean yellow chalices?
No!
Or that I mean yellow goblets?
No!
No, I mean yellow frames for eyeglasses. Accompany me to the store, to the Apple store, even. That sells apples?
No!
Or do you, with me, live in this tiny sliver of time, this time of dusk, between everything and end of times?
Oh.
I'd like to introduce the band. Dr. Josie Oppenheim on philosophy. Furva, drums. Omkar, guitar.
So we're going to play a song now that we actually composed on this very stage.
We wrote this song here. We didn't know how it went. We just came up and played it, and it seemed to work out okay. It's called I Never Made a Pancake That Was Totally Round. Kind of a true story. You have your harmonica. I never made a pancake that was totally round. Some of them were speckled, some of them were brown, some were burnt, and some of them weren't. But I never made a pancake that was totally round. Some were oblong, some were thick. Some, if you ate them, you got sick. Some were ragged, a few were jagged, but I never made a pancake that was totally round. Some were sticky, some were dry, some splattered right in my eye. One had the shape of a basset hound, but I never made a pancake that was totally round. Some were hot, some were cold, some fell on the floor and then grew mold. Some flipped up and never came down, but I never made a pancake that was perfectly round. Can we sing it one?
Keep playing.
Yeah.
Keep playing.
This is pretty much our first song in French.
Yeah.
I think I'll read the translation for you.
You want to do the woogie wiggle?
Yeah. Okay. We're going to switch to the woogie wiggle.
This is the Truffles theme.
Hell yeah.
It's a dangerous shift, but we're going to do it.
Foolish mortals, you will never understand truffles. It exists on the centrifugal level, on the 9th causal plane, far beyond the scope of the human mind. However, you can dance to us. So dance, dance to the woogie wiggle, to the woogie wiggle right now. Dance, dance, dance to the woogie wiggle, to the woogie wiggle right now. Come on, dance, everybody. Use your feet. Use your knee. Use all your toes. Use all your extremities. Use all your torsos. Just like Gregory Corso. Only more so. When I become a rapper, I'm gonna be even more dapper. I'm just like a flapper, only 100 years late. I have a date. As soon as I lose some weight, I'm gonna feel great. Because you and I, we're gonna dance with our thigh. Your thigh, my thigh, every thigh. Every thigh is gonna be in the sky. So dance, dance to the woogie wiggle, to the woogie wiggle right now. Amen. Oh yeah.
Are we done?
If you want to play one more,
Let's play
or
one.
whatever,
Let's do
yeah,
the
I mean.
French one.
Can we do the French one now that
Yeah,
here?
yeah.
Oh, you're gonna love this.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, this is our, I was going to sing this before. This is perhaps our first song in French.
But not our last.
We stole this riff from the Stone Temple Pilots.
Yeah.
Here's the translation in case you're not absolutely fluent in French. Don't ask questions. Just watch. Just observe. Pay attention. Take note. And wait. Never ask questions at Josie's house. Ne posez pas de questions, seulement regardez, seulement observez, seulement remarquez, seulement notez et attendez. Ne posez jamais de questions chez Josie.
Yeah.
Hit it.
Woo!
That's in German. Achtung, die tut! Da schnoch der Fliff noch, schneffen, hochen, hochen, schneffen, schneffle, hochen, 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 hochen.
More French.
Ne posez jamais de questions chez José. Chez José. You can chant that with me. Chez José. Chez José. Chez José. This is the punk part. Chez José. Chez José. Chez José. Chez José.
Thank you. Are we done?
I think we're done. I think
We're overdone.
Yeah.
We're done on both
Some
sides.
people have troubles, but everyone is in truffles. Thank you.
Yeah, next time, please come up on stage with us and perform.
there's nobody here.
Well, that's why
The legendary, the one, the only Truffles, everybody. They sang French, they sang German. They sang about sunglasses. They sang our theme song. All right. We are so honored to have Truffles, that amazing poetry band, beautiful human music. That was amazing. All right, we just have a couple more. Thank you guys for sticking around. We're wrapping it up. It's an early night here at KGB Open Mic Monday. Can we get the amazing Christopher Perkins up? This is the last of our poetry tour. Thank you guys for coming out. This has been amazing. Cannot wait. Can we give a big round of applause for Christopher Perkins, everybody?
Wow, that was really wonderful. Thank you. This is the English version of the poem that Andres Cisnegro read. It's the fruition of a 5-year collaboration to make this book happen. Terror is an empty poem. Who are the poor? The surviving children of an airstrike. From those among a pile of dead bodies, ivory sprouted. Ivy. What 5,000 or 120 years ago or a few days ago, they lost ground and collapsed between stones over a pool of blood without the walls or of a pair of arms, without the star of a kiss on the forehead. Those who are trained in ire, even if the rescuers try to teach forgiveness and to assume that employers are not bad, and they only want the best for everyone, never to be left without work. They, the poor, the fucking damned, the uneducated, fools because they tremble, because they do not know how to speak English, the illiterate, who only stammer a cry mixed with laughter and shout. Life, I owe you nothing. Life, we are even. We will finally arrive, but in our own way. This is what the poor sing while ranchera plays on their 13-year-old cousin's truck a few kilometers from Penjamo, birthplace of the decapitated Hidalgo, with choirs of machine guns rat-a-tatting through a cassette tape. Once you're dead, Obama, who governs the United States? Carlos Santana. Songs de poem, and the bank's wall of a poetic act recites, we are a zombie nation, and we are waging a gringo holocaust. Giddy up, bastards, we are Mexicans, heeding the battle cry. Who are the poor? The UN's definition, terrorists. because they wished Peña Nieto dead, Vicente Fox torn to pieces, Salinas de Gortari earless, eyeless, and George Bush buried alive, Clinton turned into a shit puree, and Obama heads served on his mother's table. Terrorists, they're called, because when they howl, "Long live Mexico," they're really crying, "Clatigüe, come with your machete and cut off the rotten fruit from the harvest." The terror of the poor is not their own death, but only that of their family. The terrorist of the indifferent is the fear of dying. The terror of indifferent is the fear of a distant war. The terror of the poor is having to learn warfare. Somebody knocks at your door. Will there be a gun? Will there be a hand grenade? An asshole who comes to torture your family? Somebody knocks at your door with a missile. Maybe your mouth will survive. Maybe your feet will survive. What will your teeth blackened with gunpowder say? Who will kick your skinless, toenail-less feet? Define poor. A bunch of mute claws, firewood, coal, rubble, rotten fruit, filth. Terror is silence in the middle of the plaza on your forehead. We live in spite of the terror. To live is terrifying when the world is alien, hostile, a minefield. The city is always on the verge of being destroyed, where homes are traps for noxious fauna. And they give you a cyanide every day with your bread, where living is a mistake and loving is another form of death. That is why they will call you a terrorist when you renounce your heritage. They will rob every second of life from you. They will treat you like a thief because you still owe for those shoes and the dream in every tortilla etched with the word peace like the moon. And they will be coming to save you from the war. They will teach you how to smile next to your friends' bodies that were torn to pieces. They will convince you that their house is your house, that they will hunt you down with the beauty of a rifle. They will blow your brains out with a grunge guitar. They will rape you while your kids yap among them. To live is terrifying when nobody does anything for a person who stumbles in plain sight. Terrifying is not being able to do anything for those who fall. Terrifying is that you might find yourself in this poem, in the middle of the streets, and you turn the page. Thank you.
Magnificent. I have a video of the entire event. It will be posted on YouTube, so you can share that. Thank you guys for coming out. That was phenomenal having you. Really beautiful work, everyone. Thank you. Come back if you're going to be in town. We're here every Monday. That was beautiful. Give it up for Christopher Perkins. We are wrapping up. We have just a couple more to go. If I missed anybody, please let me know. And we're wrapping it up. Thank you all for coming out. That was fantastic, Christopher Perkins. And check out the video on YouTube. Can we get Matthew Houts up to play some tunes for us? Yeah, we got Spoken P in the house. Give it up for Matthew Houts, everybody. Gonna play some tunes for us. We're wrapping up once again. It's a 2-drink minimum, so let's keep partying, keep buying drinks. Thank you all for coming out. And give it up for Matthew Houts. Sit or? I'm gonna stand. Yes, I get my quarter straight.
So I'll put you next. Your name. No, 688.
who I am and all what I've been.
What kind of guitar?
It's a Godin.
Oh my god, a Godin. Really? That's a nice guitar. I've never seen a guitar like that.
New shit.
Oh, Canadian. Fuck yeah, they make good guitars. They got Rush up there. I mean, come on. Geddy Lee and Alex Fletcher. Give it up one more time for Matthew Houts. That sounded great. Thank you all for coming up. All right, so we have got this next gentleman just started an open mic on Wednesday. You guys might want to check it out. It's this Wednesday?
Yeah, next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday. Okay, this is a great poet. We're super excited to have him here. I think he's coming over from the Eureka Poets Cafe. Check it out. Give it up for Spoken P, everybody. We love Spoken P.
Guys, give it up for Matt. Give it up for Matt. I don't think anybody realizes, unless you do host, how hard this shit is.
Yeah.
Really just to get consistent people and, you know, please let your friends and family know, look, come out. You're going to see me doing some shit, come out. You know, it only helps him, and him being here helps a lot of you guys be the best you could be. So, please, yeah, man. You know, and he's a wonderful person, man. So, I look forward to knowing you for a long time, man. So, I just asked somebody for a topic, and you know what? I just wrote this piece a couple weeks ago. I lost another friend of mine 2 weeks ago due to demons inside of himself, and you know, this is life. So please use these mics as a way to express yourself. Don't keep your shit internal. It's the worst fucking disease you could deal with. Yeah. So this is called, yeah, I'm mental, aren't you? See, I always felt different, wondering if I was too fast, forward or moving. Diagnosed with ADHD and ADD since a child. That's for sure has always been proven. Itself, although a difficult thing for me to deal with, but it wasn't my choosing. Because to know what ails you at times helped me. Thought I was my own doctor, which ultimately led me to regressions.
On taking 2 steps forward, followed by 3 steps back, Dr. P thinking he was falling through the cracks. Continued with self-diagnosis, from midlife crisis, maybe low T, then to anxiety, then to depression. But with depression, at first feeling it was mild, then to progressing to manic stages. The lesson? In 2022, getting checked to be told what the truth is. Stop doctoring and guessing became the best blessing. The real doctor's conclusion? PTSD due to massive child trauma. Believe it or not, that diagnosis was actually soothing. Now being able to face the facts, I educated myself, took a negative and made it my succession. By doing so, helped me push the elevator button to higher floors than me, equaling a higher direction. Come on, stop calling me. Fucking people. And it's a person I don't even want to talk to. But, by doing so, helped me to push the elevator button to higher floors than me, equaling a higher direction. Because along with those diagnoses, I'm forever fighting an addiction disease that's waiting for me to be lying, manipulating, using people, leaving me with a mind never at ease. Going back to the addictions then will rob me of everything and leave me on my knees. So please, if you're dealing with things, ask, talk, and get help. There's no in-betweens. I know a lot of people who aren't here because their movie of life ended with R.I.P. as their final scene. I mean, when we say we're sick, we have a fever, sore throat, and sneeze. If we pull or tear something, making us unable to walk, we feel it from our feet, ankles to knees. But for some reason, when it's our heart hurting or brain, we say it's okay. I didn't eat, not enough sleep, it's been a long week, it's stress, so I'm just drained. Especially when it comes to our mental. Oh, it's just a migraine. Pop 2 of these, pop 2 of those. Those might work until you're unstable. Because on the real underlying, the pressure just keeps building and building until it's unable to stop. Then the explosion happens. Now you're filled with extreme pain. Like walking on nails that's inside of your sandals. So stop thinking of doing. Start handling your mental issues so you can keep moving. And if you're by yourself, call or ask for help. Otherwise, we tend to hurt ourselves or take our lives and hurt others that love us. And hopefully by getting help, you can attack your problems, realistically and factually. It might be hard at first, but it may save your life. And trust that being real about your problems is the most important things you need to discuss. It did for me. Currently living sober for 15 months next week. With my new life, that is a God of a blessing. I'm able to choose now not to live in the darkness, now loving the sunshine, using myself as an example, trying to save one person by showing my problems that I'm confessing. Spoken P, check your check engine light inside of you, it may save your life. Thank you, Cohen.
Yeah, please.
So,
we have a little time if you want to.
Nah, I'm going to do a quick one, but this is deep. It's funny because I just did it at the New Eurekan, and I think it's only fitting. Please, if you haven't checked that place, it's closing at the end of the month. Yeah. It's closing. They're going to be doing a renovation for the next 3 years. Wow. So they'll be going remote and all the rest, but please go in that place. It's a Mecca, just like this place is a Mecca. But this is called Prayer and Praying to My God. This is one of my first pieces that I ever did, so I think it's only fitting. To all those that have lost people, Lord, give me the clarity to see, so I may grow to be the most amazing person preaching your word. I came from talking and walking with the devil, and for sure it was absurd. I thought everything was evil, so it just felt right. Doing crazy things from lying, stealing, fighting, sexing, and hustling from dawn to the end of night. At first I needed sunglasses because your light was so bright. I had to relax my fingers and hands because with your mercy, there's never a fight. And it wasn't easy to be traveling on your path. But good compared to evil is always better. So listen to how I do the math. I'm adding people who care, erasing the negative and subtracting the unfair. I'm multiplying good emotions and rewarding positivity with hugs. And smiling more and dividing frowns in half to equal more smiles, because the light is always better than the dark. And I'm not worried about Veda. God, you're my Yoda, and your light cuts through anything, no matter what color your lifesaver. So live to be the best person you could be. And you could be all you could be in God's branches of His military. And hopefully, when I leave this shell of my physical state, my chi, life force, aura, and soul, I'll be able to travel the universe free without a ship or a capsule. Look over in God the ones that matter to me the most. And that's factual. Because I believe, and in believing, and most times it's something to occur or not yet actual. But my heart keeps beating, blood keeps moving, and air to lungs flowing, and keeps me repeating. And anything is possible with hope, and I'll stay positive, because it keeps me succeeding. God bless y'all. To those that are still here, don't ever stop writing, man. PEENYC_19. I have an open mic every 2 weeks in Brooklyn. Talk your shit, get it out.
Yeah.
Thank you, Matt. I love you, brother. Yes, sir. No, of course, man. You're a fucking legend, bro.
Spoken P, amazing as always, beautiful. Check out his open mic at Bushwick Triangle every other Monday. I am just going to read a couple pieces to close us out.
Real.
And Sir Habidar may show up, I'm not sure. Probably not, but I'm just going to. This is my book, 1 year. I wrote one line every day for a year. This is today's line, October 16th. October 16th. Put the clothes back on the bed.
Because I like seeing you naked.
That's what it's about. See? Poet. This man is a poet. He understands poetry. It's not about clothes, it's not about bed. It's a metaphor for sex and... Alright. So this is abuse of power, 10-11. 10-11. 10-9 was our 9-11. It's abuse of power. Teeth are cracked. Phone is cracked. So-and-so throwing drinks at me. Missed glass shattered on so-and-so's head. We were assassinated on John Lennon tribute night.
Wow.
Deep yearning theater teacher imagining a neon hive in the gymnasium. Relearning text game. The right side of my jaw is infected. They just want to draw this out to torture me. Who performs afterwards. I get off on the pain. I get off on the pain. I get off on the pain. A mind fuck, living through it. It was better when I didn't have to work, paid by the government for 2 years to publicly resent American imperialism. Called the Manhattan Project because we knew we'd bomb. We knew we'd bomb. Bombing is an art. It's a beautiful thing. And going up against the audience's energy and trying to meet it in midair and catch it like a trapeze and connect and lift it and elevate the room. And I get off on the pain, I get up and raise the roof. We're levitating the roof. I'm phobic for diabetes. A mindfuck, a mindfuck, a Mike-tober. It was our 9/11. It was our 9/11. 2 drinks instead of planes. I'm phobic for diabetes. I'm phobic for diabetes. Are you on my porn site? Are you on my porn site? Getting jiggy with it. I want to do a Will Smith night. I don't know how the public would respond to that. But we're going to do a Will Smith night. We're doing MIBs. We're doing Wild Wild West. He did Fresh Prince of Bel-Air earlier. We're doing a Will Smith night. Okay, so we're getting jiggy with it. Whether you... Men in Black. Great New York film. I mean, come on. The Guggenheim. The Sphere. The Biosphere. Tommy Lee Jones. And he slapped Chris Rock. And this was me getting slapped. The host getting slapped for being offensive. The monasteries of night offer us poetry. I'm excited to go back to the KGB every time. Animated violence of innocence. You accosted me on a park bench. It was so nice running into you today, everybody. Thank you for saying hello. All right.
We're going home. This is for Suzanne Summers. We don't care. No one will stop our happiness. No one will stop the show business. The show must go on. Patrick Duffy. Christopher Perkins. Everybody. Andre Cisnegro. Savannah. Savannah stayed all night. Savannah read her beautiful poetry. Spoken P. Vulnerability. Tenderness. Emotional connecting. Beauty. Truth. I don't even know what this song is. This is not the song I meant to play, but we're going with it. Thank you all for coming out. Tim the bartender, Adrian and Jack, Suzanne Summers. This is your week. This is your time. Step by step, day by day. Hold on. This is it. We love it. We love the TGIF. TGIM. TGIM.
Sign me up for next week. Oh, okay. Fuck it, next week.
Thank you, friend. My friend.
What's your name, man? Matt. Matt. Yeah. Hold on. Just one second. I gotta put another song on. Yeah, like this. That was amazing. Yeah.
But yeah, really amazing. I was having her try. I was like, can you translate? She was fanning.
Yeah, that was fun.
Dale, Matt. Bro, they're moving.
Sorry, I just gotta. Dude, no, thank you for coming out. Thank you for coming out. So, are you guys are going to a lot of opening? Are you going to a lot of open mics or?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. We are in Philadelphia.
Thank you, Matt.
See you.
Thank you. Thank you for coming out. That was amazing. Amazing. Thank you.
We just wanted to see, was that the last act?
Yeah, that is unfortunately. We normally go a lot later.
Well, we were going to sign up, that's why.
Okay.
Matt, I love you, brother. Call me on the cell.
Sorry about that.
How can we get the YouTube?
Yeah. How do we do it? I post a link on the Easy Paradise Instagram.
Easy Paradise Instagram.
Yeah. Okay. Or I can send it to you on the Facebook. Okay. He messaged me on Facebook, so I can send it to you.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we can locate it.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Hell yeah, I'll definitely send it to you.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
you guys are amazing.
Thanks. Thanks for having us.
Of course. Are you doing a lot of Yeah.
Oh, we're going all over the place, yeah. So,
what do you guys do?
Great. Ciao.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I definitely have to go because I did
Yeah, no worries. This is our first time, so we're like,
yeah.
but then it's just great.
Thank you. Thank you. Really?
Yes, we were giggling back there.
Amazing. All right. Thanks a lot. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I mean, I was waiting for one more person. One more person was on their way, so I was kind of stretching out. But yeah, please come back anytime. You know, I love you. So you sing? You play piano?
Not like for myself. Like I play guitar, but I didn't bring my guitar and piano.
We usually have. It's fun just to have people play, to be honest.
Right, exactly.
Because we have it, so it's like it's a great sound.
Right?
Yeah. And I like, you know, if you can sing along with whatever you're playing, the voice is kind of the nice part.
Right.
So, gosh, I'm sorry we couldn't get you up. Yeah. Definitely, please. All right, have a great night.
Gentlemen, take it easy. Thank you.